Hello, I'm Lacey and I'm back on my channel, Gymlandia. I'm gonna be like giving y'all like our thoughts on what's happened so far at the Olympic Games in Paris. So I'm joined right now by Ali, my favorite, like my official co-host. Anna as well as Javasio do plan on coming on the show just a little bit later. So we should be hearing from them pretty soon. But yeah, so right now it's just us. So feel free to ask us some questions. So Ali, like what was your thoughts on team finals in particular?
Wow. So yeah, team finals. I've got to say, I did not expect GB to get that close to a medal. And when I was going through that, when I was watching the last rotation, I was just, oh, it was really intense. Especially just waiting for what was going to happen on vault. I remember sitting there like I was waiting for Rebe to come up because if you remember with the way that vault rotation went, Jaji Barbosa went up first and she had a terrible DTY. They gave her like a 13-2 on it. Like she just had a bad landing. She went out of bounds and everything. So I'm like, oh god. As I was looking at the scores GB was putting up, and I'm like, okay, one of them needs to fall on beam or something, so that Brazil can have this bronze medal, which I know sounds awful. But then
Yeah,
Flavia
and
But Flavia got up, and actually GB did hit beam, but Flavia got up, and I think she did the best D2Y she's capable of doing, roughly. And then, and then Rebe got up and did a really, really good chung, and that sealed it for Brazil. But yeah, I was shocked at how well GB did. They all really did stand on business. Georgia May Fenton hit her routines, Becky Downey hit her routines.
right.
Um, I don't know if you saw Becky's score, but she got a 14-9 in the team final on
I
bar.
did see that. But I want to say that yeah, I was somewhat impressed. Like I do feel like that obviously the team finals I didn't get to see all of it yet, but I saw like the most major important parts.
Hmm.
And yeah, like obviously USA Jordan Charles did have her fall on beam, her Alicia Sacramone moment, like girl. Like Jordan Charles,
Skill that Alicia fell on.
like Jordan. And it did kind of piss me off because like Jordan hit your damn routines.
Right, but she did hit vault and floor and
She hit
bars.
she hit bars, but it's just like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know why Alicia lets anybody do a front pike mount.
Yeah, it's just like like I
Hmm.
said, side eye. And
Yeah,
then
it's not.
I did see like, Manila Esposito has a beautiful DTY.
Hmm.
I love the way like she just soars and the way she lands it.
Oh yeah, the way
Her
Manila does her skills is just so pretty.
Yeah, like her DTY was beautiful. Um, Flavia, like everyone was congratulating her, even though she didn't even really stand on business for real. Like the
Hmm.
scores that Flavia could have brought Brazil on bars and beam, I'm sorry, on beam and floor, she did not bring. Like, where was the 13-9
Yeah,
on floor? Like, where was the 14-2 on beam? Like, where were these scores?
exactly. Yeah, and then she did put up a score over a 14 on beam in the AA final where she wasn't going to win a medal anyway. So I don't know what happened.
So it's just
Like she did
like,
decent, but not like she can.
yeah, she didn't turn up for real.
Yeah, I think with apparent. So I don't know if you saw any of this in the clips. The way Javasio, Chico, and I watched it was we were watching on Peacock, and when you're watching it live, you can actually like follow different rotations. So we just pulled up the first three rotation groups because that let us see USA, Italy, Brazil, and China.
Ah,
And when Flavia was warming up on bars, she fell on on one of her
I
releases.
saw she clipped. Yeah,
Yeah,
she.
yeah. Javasio thought she might have clipped like her face on her grip or something. On the broadcast yesterday, the NBC one, they said she actually kneed herself at the face when she fell. So I don't know
Yeah.
if like obviously like she got up and she competed and she didn't have any falls or major mistakes, but I'm wondering if that kind of like she like had to compete with a bandage over her eye and it looked like her face was kind of swollen from that.
Right.
So I don't know if that had an impact, but yeah, I was nervous, especially when Sparus fell on beam. I
Child,
was
child.
I
Yeah.
was actually mad as to Jaji because I'm like, you were here to do vault. They brought you here for this DTY. What are you doing?
Mm-mm. She doesn't have Chuso but double tuck. Because Flavia wasn't the Chuso was never gonna manifest like a whip. A whip to double layout was the most realistic.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
do you think Skinner will be made alternate in 2021 if Marta was still in charge? Of course. Marta wasn't gonna put Skinner on the main team or even like as an individual with Jade. Like, be so
No.
fucking serious. Uh Langston and crew, y'all think US Gymnastics is ready for an all black squad without Simone? No, like, and I'm so over y'all. Like, number one, I never pray on. I did like listen. I do not fuck with Sweeney like that because it's a pro black channel. I don't like anyone who's gassed up over black women. Absolutely not. But I never once pray on Sunni to not get bronze, at least on my actual channel. Never did. So I wanted Sunni to get cleared by Simone and Reby, which she did. So
Mhm.
again, it's no smoke for her winning the bronze. And I see a lot of y'all talk about she was overscored against Alicia, and it's like, where was this smoke for Jordan Childs?
Yeah, exactly. Because that I think actually in the qualification final, it seemed like it was a lot more blatant to me, especially when they gave Suni that bar score.
Yeah, like y'all don't have the same smoke for black women. And I just want to clear the people talking about this is the all people of color podium. Like, you know damn what Asian women do. Asian women have always been winning medals in gymnastics since like what, the 80s.
1975, I think, was the first.
No, the Japanese team won a medal, I believe, in like,
Oh, you're right. Oh, wait, you know what? There were Japanese team medals. I was
and it's
thinking
just like
China. Yeah,
it.
there were, I
I'm not
think.
even coming for y'all because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Asian people don't experience racism. That's what we're not gonna sit up here and do. But it's not the same kind of discrimination that black women face in this sport. No one masculinizes Asian women. Like, they don't come after Asian women's hair. Like, the kind of racial attacks that Gabby, Simone, like these black gymnasts get, that's not something that Sunni will ever face. Ever. And it's just like, it's so disrespectful when someone tries to group that whole lens into just people of color. Is it people of color gymnasts go through that?
Yeah, and I
People
think
people always have seen Chinese and Asian women as more feminine than their European counterparts. Always, and that's something that we've always known. So it's like it's not the same. And it's not to be disrespectful, but it isn't. And it's just like, I hate how people try to say that, oh, you're anti-Asian, you're all this shit because I call out the ABP for coming after black women, right? But y'all don't ever hear me saying no Asian stereotypes on here. I don't come after specific things that people say negatively about Asian people. The same way that y'all want to sit up here and say that we are aggressive and violent and all of these things, that's not language I allow to be said over here. I don't come after Asian men penis sizes and all these other racial stereotypes about y'all. I don't ever do that. All I do is say that y'all are anti-black, and I provide that with facts, which y'all are. That's not the same as y'all coming after black people and calling us dumb, ignorant, low IQ, and all this other shit. It's nowhere near the same. It's not. Calling someone anti-black versus y'all saying anti-black shit about black people is not, it's not the same. It's not equivalent. It's not. So when y'all go low, bitch, I do meet y'all sometimes. But it is still nowhere near to the extent of what y'all doing. And I would never do that. I don't even call out some people that are part of my brand for saying certain things that are anti-Asian. And Ali knows that.
yeah, you have. Yeah, and you've like brought up the point like, there are certain stereotypes you don't want to get into with Asian people. Like you don't want to uphold those because they're kind of the opposite side of the coin of things people say about black people.
Exactly. Like when people say Asian women are feminine, they're saying black women are masculine.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're like
So
when they're stereotyping Asians as, super submissive to white people, they're also stereotyping black people as really aggressive and
exactly.
violent. Yeah.
So that's, I don't even get down like that. So come with facts. Like, criticizing y'all, a lot of y'all just want to be the victims. A lot of y'all want to be the victims. Just appreciate you adding gymnastics commentary. Thank you for the super chat. This is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna say this medal is not real. With Marta, nobody would say that. Why would you bring someone to sit? Alicia believe in her. Lori 8 at 16 years old. I, you know, I'm not gonna say it's not real, but I definitely think it's some regression between the picking teams. Skinner
Mhm.
finally got canceled. That's not my problem over here. And Simone, you doing all this rah rah out the mouth, but she was befriending that girl. You was rocking with that girl since day one.
Yeah, and after everything she said about Gabby in 2016.
So it's just you're gonna miss it with that. Like it's very performative. And
Yeah.
then Suni Lee, you using all this black language, like girl, you're not built like that.
Wait, what did she say?
Talking about if you just been ended and shit. I'm just reading the stuff she's saying, like they really feeding off of this narrative against Skinner, and it's just like didn't half of y'all wanted to go to this girl wedding. Y'all been
Mhm.
rocking with each other. Y'all been liking each other's posts. Like you knew exactly what Skinner was
Yeah, and like they knew which kind of person she's been. They've known what kind of person she is this whole time.
this whole time. So it's
Yeah.
like you're not gonna miss you with this. Skinner finally got canceled. Like, why did she get canceled though?
Yeah,
Uh,
like, and I mean, I think this was also a cancel
what is
worthy
a
offense, but she
what is
should
the
have been
stereo?
canceled in 2016.
Yeah, like what is the stereotype for Latino people? Not being citizens, like being illegal immigrants. Like this is shit that everyone should know.
Yeah.
I ain't. I'm in 3 words. What would a Latino stereotype be? Like, bitch, everyone, Allie.
I know, like everyone knows what the stereotype is. Yeah, it's I guess it's basically like
Sooney's
that
black skin is
they think
finally getting
all yeah, they
called
think
out.
all yeah, they think all Latin Americans are illegal immigrants who are simultaneously too lazy to work and stealing your jobs.
I wouldn't say too lazy. Like I think everyone knows they work, but they think that like they steal a lot of jobs. But I do
Oh
understand
yeah,
that
they steal
we do
jobs.
need like low skill work.
Hmm. Yeah, but I'm yeah. So I just wanted to say with
Exactly.
Nicole's comment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well said,
Exactly.
Joe. Yeah. But
Exactly. And it's just that's all it is.
yeah, with Nicole's comment, I did want to just bring up that Marta has had people sit out on team finals before, if they didn't
Courtney
perform in
McCool.
qualifications the way she wanted them to. Yeah, exactly. Courtney McCool in 2004. Courtney fucked around in qualifications, and Marta put her on the bench. Yeah, so Marta I think would have done that to Hesley too, but I do agree that I don't think I think that if Marta knew that she thought that she was potentially going to put Hesley on that team, she would have given her a lot more preparation.
Simone been acting stake towards Gabby. Not even just Gabby, Sky Blakely, like a lot of black gymnasts. And it's just it gives very performative. And
Mm-hmm.
Simone Biles putting on this pro black stance at the Olympics. It's like, girl, you don't do all of this.
But she doesn't do it. She doesn't do it for most of the U.S. gymnasts.
No, it's just like you what if she was like, I love my black job? Like she really trying to like get black people to like really rally behind her. And I've always been a supporter of Simone through and through because I don't support Simone Biles' actions, but I do support what she represents, right?
Right. Yeah.
But regardless, it's just man. It's so much. I need Anna to come over here because I need Anna, like I'm trying to say Anna, like other Anna to back me up
Yeah.
because
Anna explains the stuff really well too, and she's
and
got
it's
them.
just like it's certain shit like
Yeah.
I'm finna
But
say Anna
yeah,
this.
I think with Simone, I mean, we can't nobody can deny like one, she's the best. Yeah, she is the goat. She's the best gymnast we've ever seen, and probably will see for a very very long time. And she's obviously experienced a lot of racism and still does.
Right.
Yeah,
In
but I
particular by the Brazilians. And bitch, on one
mean,
of my next videos, I'm gonna give y'all Brazilian hoes a history lesson. Cause I be hearing Brazilians talking about we're not racist like America. Like y'all love to obsess over race. Like no, bitch, y'all do as well. Y'all are colorist as fuck.
mhm.
Y'all are one of the most anti-black nations in the world. Y'all not gonna sit up here and act like y'all are not racist. You are. Some of y'all are trying to give Flavia as much credit for the medal as Rebecca. I see, like, bitch, do we not read the same comments, Allie?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and the Brazilian stands are going have been going crazy. Well, I
Ugh.
understand. Like, they always they really like go hard for their athletes, and they always have. But they'll definitely tear down other. They will happily tear down other athletes. In the case of Simone versus Rebe, they're really happy to use Rebe to tear down another black woman.
Always. And it's disgusting. And then to act like it's not racially motivated, it is. Because it's like, where's that same smoke for Sunni?
Yeah, and I saw so much of that, like when Rebe won the AA in 2022 in Liverpool. I saw a lot of comments like on YouTube. Well, I don't know if it was a lot, but I saw definitely saw a number of comments where people were saying, "Oh, this competition was boring because Simone wasn't here." These are
Listy,
probably the same people. Yeah, Listy would have beaten her, and there were also people who were bringing up Simone, like, "Oh, Rebe would have never won if Simone was here."
I saw that person in your Twitter trying to say Brazil. This whole tried to say Brazil. Brazil don't have segregation like America. Like, bitch, yes, the fuck
What?
y'all do. Like, didn't they literally built a wall to hide the slums from the people in Rio, bitch?
Yes, exactly.
Most
Yeah,
people
they
who
don't.
live in the slums are black. Like, most black people live in northern Brazil, and the rich white people live in southern Brazil, bitch. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, just they be sitting up here lying, like out there teeping. It's just like it's so disgusting.
Yeah,
Cause
like they
it's
don't have
like,
yeah, they act like they don't have any kind of economic segregation.
like y'all,
Yeah.
like just stop. Just stop. The Brazils be tweaking with their racist mark preying on injuries. Yeah, they're very vile.
Yeah. But yeah, also, yeah, like Jasmine saying the Brazilians should be happy that Rebe put them on the map. And yeah, because they wouldn't be here if
So
they would.
Diane dos Santos put them on the map.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because Diana dos Santos won them their first medal.
And anyone who knows me knows I'm Rebecca's biggest fan. Period. Thank you. I can't stand the people who like to bash on Simone by uplifting Rebecca and Sunni, claiming they deserve to be above Simone, should have more coverage than Simone. Like, yeah, but I mean, for the most part, you really only see Brazilians come after Simone, like to uplift Rebe, and but Simone does have a lot of Brazilian fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think so because I think USA Gymnastics is dumb. I think they're gonna let them keep their jobs.
Yeah, I heard something like Chelsea was saying she didn't think she wanted to come back for the next quad as a head of the program, but we'll see.
Yeah. It's mostly dumb kids and teenagers, old enough to know better, old enough to fucking know better. So I'm missing with that kids, teenagers like old enough to know better. And a lot of them are grown as fuck. Like if you click their profile picture, they be grown as fuck.
Yeah, no, I've had really dumb arguments with people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who definitely know
Like
better.
these Brazilians be grown. Grown as hell. Like stop. Most of them, the ones that be on social media doing all that, they do not be no 14, 15-year old. Even if you are 14 and 15, like 14 and 15, you know better. Like in terms of like some shit you should be saying.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I realize if someone's saying dumb shit and I realize they're a teenager, I'm not going to go as hard on them as they would on an adult, but I'm still going to tell them they're wrong because
But you
somebody
not
has.
gonna be in my face talking about
Yeah, somebody has
Brazil
to.
don't segregate people by races. Like, yes the fuck y'all do.
Mhm.
There are many like it's very hard for black people to get certain to live in certain housing developments in parts of Brazil. Very hard. And like I said, there's a reason why most black people live in northern Brazil and white people live in southern Brazil. So, and if you, it also it's a huge economic disparity between northern Brazil and southern Brazil as well. So you're not gonna sit up here and lie. You
Yeah,
can root for
exactly.
your country and still be like we're all pro Team USA, but we know America's a racist country. Like we know America's anti-black. Like
Yeah,
we're not gonna sit
exactly.
up here and deny that.
Yeah, and like I was thinking about this when you were talking about like how they say like, oh, Brazil doesn't have segregation, which I guess they mean they don't have legal segregation, but the U.S. doesn't either. Well, we know there's plenty of de facto segregation.
Exactly. I guess they're talking about they never had like Jim Crow in Brazil. I mean, but they even with not having Jim Crow, y'all never elected a black leader ever. Here comes Jabasio. What's good?
Oh, what's up?
Where
What are
you
y'all?
at?
Where y'all reach? I just walked in the house.
Cha. We was talking about the Brazilians talking about Brazil don't have segregation.
They don't have what?
Segregation.
Oh,
Javasio, every
sorry.
country got segregation. Like even Trinidad, like aren't in Trinidad aren't like a huge part of Trinidad the blacks and Indian people are segregated.
Yeah.
So it's like, bitch, every country has segregation. Every single last one. Tell that lie to somebody else.
Who said that?
So people, a lot of people in my comments, don't they know Rebe Stack, she was had limited opportunities because of her race and poor family. Exactly. And like she talks about it all the time. And then you be hearing her talk about we don't bring up race in the country. Like, bitch, Rebecca and Diana Sanchez are always talking about race. Always. Almost every interview I talk about, I see they always talk about being a black woman. So what
Let
are y'all
let
talking about?
Rebe be. If Rebe was the one fucking around like Flavia, they would have had so much to say about her.
Yeah.
Yes.
You already know. I saw some of them talking about why can't she push herself to beat Simone? This bitch don't tore ACL 3 times.
Right? Like she's doing literally as much as she physically can.
So I do want to say if Rebe was to hit 4 for 4, she probably would have beat Simone in the all around.
Yeah, with Simone's mistake on bars. Yeah.
But it's just like you need to be realistic. Like I just can't. Like the fact that Rebecca is so good and that she's still not good enough for some of them. Like, why can't she beat Simone? Like, why is she pushing herself? Why is she doing the same routines? You do you not read these comments, Allie? Because I be
I
reading
do.
them.
Yeah, it's
I be translating
crazy.
them
And
for
I'm like,
Portuguese, bitch.
but yes, Joe, yeah, Flavia is definitely one of the most underrated gymnasts.
Over.
Over.
Over, did I say under? I meant over. Yeah, I meant overrated. Yeah, she's definitely not underrated. A lot of people rate her.
And I know you were defending Suni beating Alicia Javasio.
I wasn't defending it, but
I'm not.
all I was saying is the scores I thought the scores that Sony got was fair, except for them not taking the 110 deduction on vault.
But that 1/10 deduction on vault plus the step would have been enough to give her the victory.
Yeah, but they already deducted for the step.
Yeah. Wait, so what I heard was they're taking deductions using like a robot judge or something.
So
The out of bounds, they're taking out of bounds deductions, the out of bounds penalty using a robot judge instead of the flag people.
Jay, I don't. It's arguable that Jade even went out of bounds in qualification. They still took that deduction on that chain.
Yeah, so I don't know how they didn't catch that deduction for Suni's vault.
Can you see it from the side view? Because
Yes,
the only place you could really see it from to me was the overhead view.
I thought it was just so obvious, just like when Suni hit the floor in team finals.
hmm Yeah, she did get deducted 3/10 for that. Yeah, they
I
said
need you, uh, Javas, I need you to call Chico and cuss him the fuck out because
I cursed him the fuck out last night.
what did
why?
he do?
Because Ali, remember when we was on the phone watching all around, I kept like calling him and he wasn't responding.
Oh yeah,
And
he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't join us. It
and
was
then
just me and your.
he came later on the day talking about, oh, I was on the phone with my friend. And I was like, Chico, communication, like you could have just
Yeah,
sent a text saying, hey
yeah,
yo,
like
whatever.
I'm sending this whole mad messages and I keep seeing him reading it. And it's just like, bitch, if you don't have something to say, like that really pissed me the fuck off. Bitch, you need to respond back. I ain't gonna see your profile picture viewing the message and you just not saying, ooh, that whole pissing me off right now. So you need to call. I'm gonna call. Get ready to call this hoe and cuss him the fuck out. Like Chico, do you not see my fucking message?
Right.
You could say, "Oh, I'm busy right now," blah blah blah. Like, bitch, ooh, that whole pissed me off. Let me go back and read. Okay, so we were definitely robbed from the three. Yeah, but Charlize would have easily gotten bronze if she was here.
Yeah, Charlize wouldn't have had such a big fight for that bronze
What
against
was
No,
Charlie's highest all around score this year?
didn't she got in the 57s,
she
didn't
got
she?
almost a 58 in classics.
Yeah, so obviously adjusting that for international
I
scoring,
think
it
they were
was
even.
still
You can argue they were more lenient here than they were domestically.
possibly.
I didn't even think they gave Sunni a 14-1 domestically on Vault.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did not. Vault
So
score
Sunni
they
scored a
definitely
14.
hit.
Sunni's bar routine at Olympic trials was better than it was at at Olympics, and it scored the same.
Hmm.
Can somebody do Charlie's score and see if she would have gotten silver?
Let me
No,
see.
I said she. I think that she would have gotten like almost. She would have got like a 57-8. Like she would have been close to beating Reby. But you got to realize Reby
Oh,
made
Reby
like
got a 50. Didn't Reby get a? Oh wait, no, Reby got a 57.932.
yeah. So I think Charlize could have beaten Reby if she would have meet of her life.
Hmm.
But you know Charlize cannot beat Reby like head to head.
Yeah,
Uh
Reby's best beats Shilisa's best.
Kamala is literally about to pick Shapiro for VP. Yeah, we've heard. We're gonna talk about that later though. I think that is her by far her best pick. Andy Bashir, I hate hearing people talk about him, and it's like I think Andy Bashir is a very good candidate. It's very impressive that someone can win in Kentucky, but y'all are fool to think that he can convince white rural voters to vote for Kamala. Like, be so
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
serious.
Yeah, like
So
he's somebody. Sorry, yeah, I think he's somebody who could at one point be a good presidential candidate, but not a good VP pick because he's not going to bring anybody on board.
I
That's
think that
really what
he
the VP is
I
supposed
think he helps her in the suburbs, but she's gonna improve in the suburbs anyway. So it's just like
to.
maybe he helps her by a tenth or so, but it's like you want to take your chance with Josh Shapiro that you know can lock down a state.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
y'all,
the state she needs.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring up this Michigan issue because I hate hearing people talk about, oh, she gonna lose Michigan. Like, bitch, no, she's not. Detroit is 80% black. Like, are you serious? Child, like y'all just be running y'all fucking mouth, don't be having no facts. And I hate that because you know how factual I am, Allie.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, I think like you said, I'm not banking on Kamala, winning over every single pro-Palestinian voter, or a
Yeah.
lot of whom were going to sit out anyway. But she's definitely,
Better than Biden.
yeah, she's definitely better than Biden on that issue. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that there will at least be some people who will be able to convince themselves that it's okay to vote for her, even
And
if
it's
they're
just like
Palestine,
y'all aren't
because
like,
she does seem like she's going to like push more for like a ceasefire and some kind of
yeah,
resolution.
you can't, like I said, out them voters are so flip floppity. Like
Mhm.
like Kamala can do everything she can for them, and they gonna still find a reason not to vote for her anyway because she says something Zionist. Like you can't,
Yeah,
like
I don't see Kamala as someone who would say something Zionist, but you're right. They might have
they
interpreted
already came for her because I think that she's never called what's happening in Palestine a genocide, like shit like
that.
that.
Oh, really?
So it's like you can't appease them. Like they're not worth fighting for. They're not. If I was her, I wouldn't give a fuck about y'all. Like I'm not gonna try to like. I wouldn't pick no like. I wouldn't try to irritate them. Like I'm like taunt them, but I'm not gonna appease them either. Like y'all the least of my concerns because y'all aren't reliable voters to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I know
So
there's
you
a
mean
few
like in
people.
terms of what she has to worry about, like her and how she conducts her campaign?
Yeah, like y'all are the least of the reliable voters I'd be focused on. And
Mm-hmm.
the Arab voters make up such a small chunk of the electorate. What Democrats worry about is young voters. They're not worried about Muslim voters.
Mm-hmm.
Muslim voters are not going to help Kamala Harris become president. So I'm tired of y'all coming up with this lie. Like y'all don't make up enough of the American population to make a difference. I mean that sounds evil, but like y'all just don't do that. Y'all don't. So stop trying to over represent your like. Stop trying to gas yourself up. What they're trying to do is they're trying to act like they're more relevant than they are to get more for their vote. You know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say? They're trying to
yeah,
bully.
yeah. It's. I understand what the strategy is, but you're
They're trying to bully people into thinking that Kamala can't win without them. And it's like, Joe Biden did worse with y'all, and he still won the state.
right.
He still flipped the state despite losing ground with Arabic voters. Like Tudor Dixon, like Tudor Dixon was a Republican candidate in Michigan. She did a lot better with Muslim voters. I mean, than Donald Trump. She still lost Michigan by like 11 points.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
just like y'all. I'm trying to say like y'all make up such a small chunk of the population that y'all just don't make enough of a difference to influence an election. That's just facts. So
Yeah.
stop. So is it possible that young voters who are pro-Palestine might have a problem with her? Yes, but that's not actual Muslim voters. So tell the story, bitch. If
Uh-huh.
you gonna tell it true or don't tell it at all. Okay. The all around final was the first time we seen Simone pressured. Yeah. And Reba didn't even really stand on business on being in Florida for real either.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Reba to really take it down to the wire. I'm trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
because she could
Yeah,
have,
exactly.
and she didn't. I keep on falling, keep on falling. Like Simone been playing too much with that bars mistake. Yeah, they clear her for that too.
I thought she was gonna get a 14.
I I thought 13-7 was right. But it's
Yeah, I
just
thought so
like
too.
there's no way that Suni should be getting these scores. Like if Simone is going down by like that much, how is
Mhm.
Suni barely going down with these? Like Suni hit the bar, still got a 14-5. I mean, she hit the floor, still got a 14-5. Like she went out of bounds with a nasty DTY, still got a 13-9. Like you just looking at the math, it's just like the math don't math. That nasty ass dismount still a 14.
Mhm.
And I heard Suni did not hit all her skills on beam either.
Mhm.
Heard it was a solid beam routine, but it wasn't like no clear house beam routine. I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The only thing visible, like real visible mistake she had was the front aerial. She broke the
Mhm.
connection.
Oh yeah.
I think she does front aerial split jump back handspring.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
broke that connection.
Yeah. She shouldn't be. We shall see. Weeby was never gonna do a triple twist of Yurchenko. She was doing Jade with her triple double. Yeah, like
Mhm.
I'm so glad she didn't. Paris scoring been soft. It has been.
Mhm.
Uh I believe the triple twisting, uh that to me always seemed like psychological warfare. That's Gervasio said she's trying to get Simone scared, but Simone knew damn when Ruby ass was not gonna do no triple twist ball. Simone could probably barely even do that ball. So if Simone could barely do it, how could Ruby hit that?
Mhm.
Like, be so serious.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I think Simone knows better than that. Uh, Black Ruby did have a submit a video, but did they allow a video from the pit? A black woman and a gay man is too much. Very yes.
Mhm.
Anyone who says she should pick um that she should pick Pete Buttigieg, like get the fuck out of. And I saw someone talking about America doesn't care about like having a gay vice president. Yes they do. I don't know who you talking about, but like y'all, some of y'all be living in y'all little enclaves, but it's like even Javasio, like you know how Trinidadians feel about some shit like that.
Yeah, a black woman and a gay man is too much.
Like, oh no, like it's that would even push like a lot of Kamala's biggest supporters, like older black people are Kamala's biggest supporters. Like that would even turn them off.
But
Mhm.
like older black people are very homophobic too. So
Yeah, very homophobic. Like they're the most democratic of voters. Older black voters are more liberal than younger black voters, Allie.
Oh really?
Yes, because like they gained civil rights in their lifetime. So
Oh right. So
it's just
they're
like
never gonna
they're
vote.
always
Yeah, that
vote.
makes sense.
You know what I'm trying to say? But like they're very loyal to the Democratic Party.
Mhm.
But Pete would really push like their buttons. He
Mhm.
really would push their buttons
Just
because
because of
they
the
would not go for
homophobia.
that. I think they would still vote for Kamala, but it's just like he wouldn't gain like any. There's nothing she gains from him at all.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think with the other thing with Pete too is like what is like he's a former mayor and he was apparently fairly popular in that town. But But his most recent thing is transportation secretary, which unfortunately, if you're transportation secretary, usually only make the news if something bad happens.
No, well, he did create where basically airlines got to give you back your money if they cancel the flight.
Yeah, like he's definitely done some good things, and I think if you actually look into what he's done overall, he's been a pretty good transportation secretary.
Nobody cared though.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like generally, if you're like in a cabinet position like that, you only make the news unless something goes wrong.
Let me tell you something. Like Kamala Harris could be like what did Otto say about Rhaenyra? He don't care if he was Harris himself. Like Kamala could be like the second coming of Jesus, and they still gonna not vote for her. Like
yeah, exactly.
That's just like y'all need to be so fucking realistic about like who y'all up against. Mm-hmm. I hate people like that. Like, oh, if she can appeal to rural voters, like, no, she cannot.
Yeah.
Like, just stop. You can be realistic about what I do feel like some black people be dooming, like, oh, a black woman can't win. Like, I don't agree with that. But
yeah, I think the demographics have
shifted
enough that she absolutely can.
Choose your voter base wisely, though. Like, do not appeal to voters you're not gonna win.
Oh, I don't think Buttigieg would make Kamala lose Maryland. I'm from Maryland. We're not that.
No,
homophobes in Maryland. Certainly,
I think Georgia would still be really competitive. I think she still have a good chance of winning. Like, I think she still might be favored to win the election, but it's just like you don't even want to open up that can of worms. I wish she would pick John Ossoff.
I think like for this, she's got to pick a more strategic VP.
I wish she would pick John Ossoff. John Ossoff is not a good candidate.
Yeah, like I think that's you have to see the difference. Like for people, there's a difference between it's 9:20 EST.
John Ossoff, he needs to worry about his own campaign in Georgia, because getting all them black people to turn out for him in 2026 in a midterm election is gonna be a miracle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
not Simone coming for Trump this morning.
I saw
that too, but about her black job and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like y'all, John Ossoff, Georgia is a very racially polarized state. That just is what it is. Like, you never gonna win white voters in Georgia as a Democrat. So for John Ossoff, like he's not gonna help her, because he's not gonna convince no black people in Atlanta to vote for Kamala. So that's not a good pick at all.
sorry. I just wanted to say one thing. So Laura was asking about timetables for tomorrow. So the men's floor exercise final starts at 6:30 a.m. and the women's vault final starts at 7:20 a.m. if you're on the West Coast. That's PST time.
Not tire pressure, Javasio.
Not what?
Talking about your tire pressure low. Not knowing shit for real.
There's a light that comes on in your car that tells you.
I know. Severe overscoring and Shy being injured in medal because of overscoring again. Yeah. When Charles having people were saying Suni would easily beat Shiley's, they always talking about Suni gonna be a black girl. Like, they always talking about it. And I'm so glad Rebe cleared that hole in a landslide. Like,
yeah, by over 1.5 points. Oh wait, no, more than that.
Suni wasn't even ahead of Rebe on bar after her bar routine.
Right, yeah. Well, because what did Rebe get? A 14.6 on bars, yeah.
Sky would have messed around and fell at least once or twice, so I think Suni would have beat her.
Well, it would depend on who they were going to put up for all around, because you think like for all around they would have to, if
you don't know if Sky would have failed this time. I do agree that
I don't think they would have given Sky a chance. It would have been Simone, Charlize, and Suni, and then Charlize would have cleared Suni.
But it's like Sky. Why would they not let Sky vault in qualifications when Sky had a chain?
That's a good point. Yes, that would mean Suni might not.
They would let Suni nasty ass DTY go up over Sky's chain. Javasio.
Yeah,
and Shy has a good DTY too, so I think they would have put Shy and Jade up for vault and qualification.
Yeah, so it's like we know Shy at least would have got a spot in the all around. Period. Yeah. So that would have came down between Sky and Suni, but they would have had to put Suni up over Sky on vault for that to happen. And it's just like, why would you not let Sky do her chain in qualifications?
Yeah, there's no reason for that.
Rebe gonna scare me tomorrow. Yeah, child, Rebe.
Rebe is
Don't
gonna
do
scare me
it.
Her
tomorrow.
knees.
I
Rebe
don't think
is
she's gonna
gonna
do it
scare me
because
tomorrow.
I've heard reports she's not doing the triple like in like at all since she's been here.
Oh, okay. So she's probably not going
And
to do
then
it.
and then in a press conference, she was already talking about how much like her lower body is in pain.
Oh,
Girl, that's
so she
God is
really.
telling you. He's telling you don't do it.
So she's retiring from the all around, and I guess what, just focusing on bars and beam.
Bars, beam, and vault could be. Yeah, she. I think she knows. I think she can still
I
vault
think Rebe just
because
be running
when.
her mouth.
Yeah,
Brazil ain't
when
gonna let that
she.
ass go nowhere. They gonna bully her into coming back. Like,
Oh yeah. They need her floor though. I think if she drops down to anything, it'll be a 3 event. It'll
Y'all
be
think they're gonna Catalina
3
Pano
adventures.
her?
It won't do floor, but oh
they
what?
don't need Rebe. They could survive without Rebe's bar. No, Rebe's beam. But like on like they need her vault bars and floor. Like
Yeah. Like she scores about her max on bars is like what a point over the next best person in
yes.
bars in
So it's
Brazil,
just
which is
like
Flavia.
hell nah. Like and then like on floor like. I mean, they weren't that bad. They could use like they could do but Jaji's going on like look at how old fucking Jaji is. Like when are
Right.
they
And
gonna
Jackie is so old.
like
she
when they
couldn't
gonna let
even get her DTY down.
like when they gonna let mama like you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, Brazil has no depth.
I
Like they have
love you,
some talented,
Gymlandia.
yeah, they have some talented athletes, but their depth is so
It's
low.
given. It's given. They're gonna have to call. They're gonna have to give Diane dos Santos a phone call.
Love
I
you,
never
Gymlandia.
understood why she didn't try for Rio.
Why do you actually like who do you actually like? Remind me again who you actually like. It's giving you're being messy. Like, you know exactly who I like. I said Suni wasn't making the team and now look. I wonder if Rebe would be invited to Simone's tour this fall. I don't know.
She
I
should
thought
be.
Yeah,
I thought daughter and a gay son ticket. Don't do too much.
yeah,
Come here
that's much.
is not that, but I do say like that is like running a gay president in general would just be like a very like uphill battle that I don't think because like you have to realize like black candidates at least have the support of the black community by and large. Like gay
Mhm.
candidates, like they're not gonna have the support of the black. Like you can't even secure the black vote. You have like no chance as a Democratic candidate. And like a gay candidate, it would be like the issue that would just really like not let black people turn out,
Oh,
especially
I
black male voters.
mhm.
Like that, no, 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 no.
Question: do you think that homophobia is actually worse in the Black community, or do you think it just gets talked about more?
I think black people are very blunt and honest about their feelings about everything. You know, I'm
Okay.
talking about Javasio.
Yeah.
So when they don't like something, they're just gonna let you know they don't like it to your face. And I
Hmm.
mean, I don't think it's necessarily like I don't think most black people really have like a hatred for like gay people and stuff like that. They just wouldn't vote for a gay president.
Hmm.
I
Right.
think like that's kind of different. Like saying someone don't deserve to exist versus not supporting someone's lifestyle is kind of different.
Hmm.
Uh, but I hate when people act delusional about like circumstances and stuff like that. In Baltimore, she would still win in these like Kamala is still like Maryland is not competitive.
Yeah, I don't think Maryland is not going red. It's
Biden
a
won
very
Maryland by more than 1 million votes.
yeah.
Like I can't.
Yeah, no, Maryland is a very blue state. There's like I said, they've it's I think it's the one state in the U.S. where the Democrats have actually been able to gerrymander everything in their favor. So there's like
Illinois,
one district that always goes red. I think that's the Eastern Shore. Like,
Illinois is like that.
yeah.
They Illinois, they put them real white people in districts with black people in Chicago. Like they making sure like they can't
Mm.
win no districts. Like at all.
Oh
I
my,
saw that.
oh
Like
my.
they was making sure they got overpowered. Like all the districts in Illinois are like gerrymandered with, like they'll take a piece of Chicago and like gerrymander it with the rural areas and shit. Like they be like, man, they went ham. Reby carried this team. Even my mom saw it. We got 50 years before a gay president. I wouldn't say 50 years, but I think younger Black people would be okay with that. Maybe not younger Black men, because younger Black men are actually like the most conservative of like Black people. But I think that, yeah, but I would say like, if you struggling like with your own base, and that's what pissed me off. Like some white liberals be so delusional about like they own like voter block, like because they be like in their own world. I'm trying to say, and they be thinking like other Democrats feel the same way as them, and it's just like a lot of Democrats, like most Democrats, do not support trans women and women's sports and stuff like that at all. And you know that, Allie.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, a lot of most Democrats won't even like go for that. Yeah.
No, so it's like they be talking about, we be like, bitch, who are you talking about? Javasio, how many people do you know personally, even, and like you live in New York, would be okay with trans women playing in women's sports?
Not a lot.
So it's just like when they be talking about all this shit, I just be like, who are y'all talking about? Like they be delusional. They be real delusional with like with their beliefs and shit like that.
You mean like what the Republicans believe Democrats want to do?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like what Democrats think their own voter base wants in some things. So I do agree with like some of the shit they're saying, but like some of their voters are not as liberal as they think they are. Like Democrats are a lot more liberal than their voter base for the most part.
I think it depends on which politicians you're talking about and which voters, but yeah.
But I mean, even Joe Biden, like I want to say most people might be to the right of Joe Biden when it comes to like a lot of his policies, but on LGBT issues, they're definitely to the right of him. Like Joe Biden's very supportive of like trans athletes and stuff like that. Like the vast majority of Black people
he definitely has like Biden's actually I think was pretty progressive relatively early for a politician on LGBT issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a good point.
Since Rebe's considered Simone Biles in Brazil, does she get similar fame? Yeah, she's doing good for herself.
Yeah, like she was in Brazilian Vogue and stuff after Rio. Oh, sorry, after Tokyo. Yeah, like they've like put her on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and she's gotten a lot of good sponsorships.
All the donors are pressuring Kamala to pick JD. I have not seen that at all. I've seen some people. He has like the least amount of support. It's the governor of Illinois. Like her loudest people are pressing for Pete, but Pete is still like at the bottom of the list. Also, a lot of people want her to pick, what's his name? Damn, I forgot his name. Tim Walz. Tim Walz in Minnesota. Yes. They were pushing for Mark Kelly, but she's only picking governors now, so he's not in the race. Andy Beshear, Roy Cooper got out of the race. But Roy Cooper was someone they were picking, as well as obviously Josh Shapiro. So a lot of progressives are really trying to stop Josh Shapiro from being picked in favor of Andy Beshear, I'm assuming, or Tim Walz, despite all of them being Zionists. Like, please. Reby is Brazilian woman that has the most medals, and Olympic medals and world championship medals.
Yeah, what does she have now for world championships? Is it 9? She would pick Kyushu, 2 in Liverpool, and 5 in Antwerp.
She is. Kamala is smart, so I wonder what she's gonna do. Because it's like I think people are really overrating Andy Beshear, and like because he's a really good candidate in his own right. But it's like, how is he gonna help her? That's the thing. Like this isn't about him running for president. This is about her.
Exactly. It's about who's gonna bring the most people in that she couldn't necessarily bring in on her own. Which is what, like she can't afford to have a stupid JD Vance pick. I mean, Trump couldn't either, as it turned out.
I don't even think there is like a JD Vance equivalent though in the Democratic Party like
there really isn't. I don't think there's anybody who's on the list.
I think Pete would be her JD Vance. I said what I said. He might be smarter than JD Vance, but like to the American public, like He would beat her JD Vance.
Mhm.
He would win a debate against JD Vance, but you know what I'm trying to say. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I think most of the people she would pick would beat JD Vance in a debate.
Yeah, he too emotional.
He is.
Him and Trump. They got audacity to be talking about women emotional. Like they too emotional. Like
See these men?
Javasio, like them black
Men
journalists
are
got.
having adult temper tantrums, and
Yeah, that is true. Gavin Newsom be her JD Vance. Yeah, but she
I
can't
think
pick Gavin.
Gavin Newsom could beat JD in a debate.
Yeah, he would be her. He would clear JD Vance in a debate. But like
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom is still like he can't be her VP pick because they both from California. You can't be from the same state.
Right.
Is
Yeah,
your
that
running mate.
doesn't do anything.
Javasio, you saw how them black journalists got Trump like real piped up. Like
Yeah.
Say that again.
you saw how them black journalists got Trump piped up.
Yeah.
Javasio, you
I
can't let
try
someone
my
get you
best.
that
I
emotional.
try my best not to keep up with politics. They piss me off, all of them.
But you always talking to me about certain shit. So you clearly be like, they like the shade room is posting like almost all the updates in the campaign. So it's
And
like
that's what I like look at like for the most. But like, I don't even watch the debates and shit.
I would definitely watch the debate between Kamala and Donald Trump. I'm gonna watch that shit like point blank. It's gonna be in my office too, so we probably all gonna be seeing that shit.
Mhm.
Like we all gonna be same when we watched the Joe Biden and Trump debate.
Yeah.
She has been quiet and agreeable VP to Biden. It was frustrating to see her dim her light. But when you think about it, yeah, I could have never imagined that Kamala would be doing as well as she's doing right now.
Yeah, she's really done a good job rallying the Democratic base behind her. I think the Democrats have done a really good job supporting her and getting the messaging right for her.
Yeah, like she's really like she exceeded our expectations. Like I always knew she could win. Like I really always doubted Trump's chances at winning
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
of like
even Biden.
the
Yeah,
electoral college. Like
yeah,
it takes a lot for Republicans to get 270 electoral votes.
yeah. And if
And
there
it's
weren't
just like
electoral college, they would almost never win.
you said what?
Oh, I said if the electoral college didn't exist, they would have even less of a chance.
Yeah, but it's just like even still like it was hard. And I always doubted his chances. I always thought they were real, but you know what I'm trying to say, like
Yeah, yeah. No, you explained it to me a bunch of times, just calculating what states he would need to win to get to 270, and
and
how
it's
path to victory was really unclear.
yeah, and it's just like I've always doubted that.
Mhm.
So with Kamala, I always thought she could win, like even maybe be favored, but I never expected like
Yeah,
this amount of support, this amount of rallying, like this. Joe Biden could have never hoped to, even in 2020, like he was nowhere close to this in terms of like she's the way she's inspired people and shit like this,
yeah,
like
exactly. Like, yeah,
that rally in
Biden
Atlanta.
didn't get this kind of enthusiasm.
People would have never packed the stadium to see Joe ass in Atlanta like that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Do you see Trump trying to say that Kamala only recently started identifying as black?
Oh, he's
That's
been
a
that's his new point of attack.
and he
What
was
is
smart with
Simone
that.
trying to say in this caption here?
I'm gonna go see what Simone said
She said
recently.
third time's a charm, but this is only her second all around win. What is she trying to hit?
Was she saying like third Olympics is the charm, but she got an all around medal in her first
What
Olympics.
did Simone say about Trump? I just saw her talking about um her black job.
Yeah,
That's what
that
she
was
said.
she was just joking about like what black job, I guess,
Yeah,
like.
Ali, she said third time's the charm, and then she posted a picture of some all around.
Hmm. I guess she means like she won back her all around title. I don't know.
Yeah,
At
but
her
this
third
is the second time.
Yeah, I know. I'm confused. So does she mean third Olympics, second, like getting back her all around title, like getting sort of like what she feels is her redemption from Tokyo? Or is she trying to hint she's going
But
to go to LA?
She didn't compete the all around in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't.
I'm taking it as a hint for LA.
Oh, that would be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if Simone comes through and ends up being the first woman to ever win 3 all-around Olympic gold medals, I wouldn't be mad about that.
She got them Trump supporters mad in the comments, bitch. You reading them too, Javasio?
Yeah.
Bitch, she still got almost 1 million likes on that post.
I just wanted to say, I think that the interview that Trump did with the NABG journalist, I think that was even worse for him than his Axios interview in 2020.
I feel like he was very stupid to go to a black, almost a all black female panel, knowing that they were going to be Kamala Harris supporters and try to bait him into saying shit, which they got. They got him to acknowledge that he's going to pardon Capitol rioters.
Yes.
They got him to justify Sonia Massey's death. Like, look at all the shit they got out of him.
Yeah, with Sonia Massey, like, even that guy's fellow officers thought he was in the wrong. That's how obviously fucked up what he did was.
So it's just like they got what they needed out of him. I do think that he was very smart to have an online community question Kamala Harris's blackness. I think that's a very effective strategy, because obviously if you can convince a certain amount of black people to turn against Kamala, like, you can, stop them from voting for her, and that could help Donald Trump in states. Donald Trump isn't going to win those voters, but he can stop them from turning out the vote.
But you said you think he fucked up by saying it himself.
By saying it himself.
Yeah.
Now people know that he's the one pushing it. It's one thing for it to just be like because a lot of black people do be having those discussions about her on social media out. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Javasio. Like, he ain't the first one to say that. How many times you don't heard a black person say that, Javasio, like online and shit like that about Kamala Harris not being black?
A lot of times.
But it's just like, for you to say that
she's not black, she's Indian.
Like, bitch, we've been hearing that forever. But it's like, for you to be at the front of that, not everyone's gonna associate that with you, and they're gonna, I'm trying to say, like,
want to reject it.
Yeah, so it's just, man, that hoe is a fucking fool.
But yeah, I think, I guess you're right. Is it kind of like, black people don't want to hear Trump tell them who is and who isn't black.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like, it's different from Joe Biden, because black people were mad about what Joe Biden said, but they kind of agree with what Joe Biden said. They just don't feel like he should have been one to say it.
Oh, that if you don't vote for, you were voting for Trump instead of Biden, you weren't really black.
Yes. So I think that we all think that, but I feel some kind of way about a white person saying that personally.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
I think he will get support from black men. Yes, but not enough. I think he'll get like 15 to 20% of them, but the overwhelming majority of black men are still gonna vote for Kamala Harris in a landslide. Like,
exactly. Or if they don't vote for her, I think they just sit out.
Yeah, but even still, like, I think that he'll still get like a sizable portion, but not no damn 30, 40, 50% like he's talking about.
Even then, it would still be a pretty small chunk of votes.
No,
and it would be balanced out by black
if
voters.
Democrats got, like, if Trump got 40% of the black male vote in like Georgia, like, man,
that's not gonna happen.
But I'm just saying, like, I disagree with that. Like, if he got like 30% of the black male vote, like, that would end Kamala, like, in Pennsylvania. Like, yeah.
It would, but I don't think
that would be really, really bad. Like, you would see Maryland become a lot more competitive.
I guess you would, yeah.
It wouldn't be close. I think Democrats would still win, but I'm trying to say, like, Maryland, the margin in Maryland would definitely shrink. But he ain't getting on 30%. Like, I think 15, 20, maybe, like, I think he'd get 25 against Joe. Maybe. He only gonna get like 5% of black women though. If that,
yeah. Especially, like, I think he's just making himself look worse and worse every day in the eyes of black women in particular.
Yeah. Hesley not competing just made sense. Yeah, I agree. Sap Hesley, I truly wish she would have been given opportunity to compete. She didn't deserve the opportunity to, though.
Yeah, I think that I've said this before to you guys in chat, but I think that what happened with Hesley, I don't think it's so much her age, although I don't think that helped. because like we've said, like U.S. has sent a lot of 16-year-olds and first-year seniors to the Olympics. Like even in Rio, Lori was 16. In London, Gabby and Michaela were technically, well, they were second-year seniors because they'd both been to Worlds the year before, but they were both born in December. What was it, 1995? And so but they were 16.
Kyla Ross was 15.
Right.
Oh yeah, Kyla. Right, Kyla was 15. Yeah, so I don't think the problem was so much that Hesley was young. I think the problem was that
She was so inexperienced and she was not paced for 2020.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Did she go to Junior Worlds?
Yeah, but that's not like the same experience and exposure that like
Javasi, you know what
Kyla
I'm hearing?
had.
I'm hearing excuses.
No, I'm not making excuses. Okay, I'm okay. Hey, this is more criticizing how Chelsea and Alicia handled things by not sending enough gymnasts to compete.
Where had Jade been going into 2017? Answer the question about where had Jade been? Where has Jade been in 2017, Javasi? I want to know.
Yeah, but Langston, the competition was different. You can't compare 2017 Worlds to the Olympics.
I mean, 2017 Worlds seem more the gymnasts seem better than they are now for the most part. Almost. I said what I said. Even still, like, where had Suni been in 2019? Javasio.
I thought they sent Suni. I thought they did send Suni to different competitions in 2019.
Like minor, but like where Suni
really went to Pan Ams.
That's what, like, you mean to tell me Junior Worlds ain't a better competition than Pan Ams, Javasio?
No.
Javasio. You know, Junior Worlds, especially when under the Listy area, because that was Listy's breakout. Like Listy, Sean, like them hoes turned up at that Junior Worlds.
Yeah, but the 2023 Junior Worlds wasn't the same.
It wasn't nothing competition, but it don't matter. Like that's enough. Like the same way y'all ate up Vila's what is it, Youth Olympic Games? Y'all still talking about Comova's Youth Olympic Games. Like y'all not gonna be talking about ain't that big of a deal. Like
Comova's Youth Olympic Games, that was a nothing ass competition too.
She's still cleared.
Yeah, that's true. I think we saw Comova's best gymnastics ever, if I'm being honest.
No. Yeah. Her best gymnastics was London all around. Fair. But I think that was still like she would have easily beat Jordan Weaver with that in Worlds.
Yeah, that's true. If she'd had an Amanar at 2011 Worlds, like she had at the Youth Olympic Games, or if she'd competed the Amanar, then yeah, she would have cleared Jordan Weaver.
Let me get back to these comments. Okay. It's worse if black men don't show up. It is, but her struggles with black men are not that bad. Like, did you see that Atlanta rally?
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, the vast majority of people in that rally were black. Like, come on now. That was very positive to see. But they could have used her on beam. Did they want to take the risk though?
Yeah, Jordan. Well, Jordan did fall too, but it ended up being a catastrophic fall. She still got what, a 12.733.
That ain't that bad. To be honest, you could argue that's overscored because you mean to tell me Jordan would have got like a 13.8 or like almost a 14 if she would have hit.
I mean, apart from the fall, she did hit that. She did do really. She did do really well. But yeah,
I'm pro black, but I feel like that's some lenient ass judging. Like last year, Jordan would have got like a 12, barely broke 12 if she would have hit with a fall.
Hello, sorry y'all.
What's good, Bessie?
Hey.
You help me respond back to these comments because it's a lot of good comments. You ain't been here to like add to the fire.
Oh my gosh. Okay, catch me up. Speed run.
So we don't talk about, Kamala, all her shit. We don't talk about, the major competitions. I want you to add, and we're going to get to, I'm going to let you do your little whole rant about like the Sunni Alicia, Jordan Child shit, whatever. But
okay, yeah.
Let me catch up these comments.
Okay.
So we need to be asking Kamala about what? We're done with Joe. Y'all done with Joe. But bitch, if Joe was the option, I would still be out there voting for that hoe. I don't give a damn.
Exactly.
I'm voting for Joe Biden's casket, bitch. He could be dead in that casket, bitch. I'm still voting for him. Like,
I'm so
I do.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
like,
happy I don't have to vote for a dead president, but
yeah,
whatever.
like still, like y'all gonna miss me with that.
Yeah, I would have voted for his casket, but I'm happy I don't have to.
What's she gonna do for Black people? Keep us surviving, okay? Because Republicans are trying to overturn the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, and Republicans have already chipped away at a lot of important civil rights legislation, like
They
affirmative
want to
action.
overturn the Voting Rights Act. Like, read.
Yeah, well, they've already
Actually,
gutted the Voting Rights Act. The Supreme Court has.
some levels of it, but like I'm
Yeah.
talking about like gutted out. Period. Like
Mhm.
without the Voting Rights Act, like Black people cannot vote.
Exactly.
Like, do y'all not realize that? Like, if they were to overturn the Civil Rights Bill, like they're not gonna allow us to vote, especially in places like Georgia. Like, we're not gonna be able to vote.
Yeah, they would pass a bunch of bullshit legislation to keep Black people from being able to vote. Yeah.
So it's like when you can't, like, when you have a leader that can influence everything for you can't even make decisions to stop them. Like,
Wait, that Helen girl that came
Hilden from Germany.
Helen. Yeah.
Is
that the girl? Is that the girl that all around the new girl that they pick over Ellie sites?
Yes.
Yeah, she got AIDS.
Yeah.
Langston, look at you, because you were saying they should take Ellie instead of her.
He didn't say that. He said he understood where Ellie was coming from.
Thank you, that. All I said was that Ellie Sykes was the rightful heir to the Germanian throne. That's all I said. Like, I never said she deserved
this girl.
I never said she deserved her usurping. I never said that.
She came 8th.
She did.
Mama qualified the bar finals.
I know. I don't know if Ellie could have put up a 14-6 with her, the way
she
her
said,
bars.
Ellie, I'm coming to show you, bitch.
She did.
Ellie been fucking around this quad though.
Yeah,
she really has. That's why I said I don't think Ellie could have even made. I don't think Ellie could have even made a 14-6 internationally.
No. I guess she should have taken Leanne. I agree.
We agree.
Hesley had a chance to qualify. She didn't meet the mark. No, so it's like y'all not gonna miss me with this pity. Like, oh my God, Hesley got done in. Like, and the sun gonna come out tomorrow. Like,
Langston always got a song.
Like, baby, it's still gonna listen. It's still gonna go dark tonight. Like, y'all not gonna.
Yeah. Right. I think here's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of people painting out like the way that whole qualifications and team final situation went down as Hesley being the biggest victim there. If I was CEO, I would be crying, throwing up, like, because can y'all think about that? Like, y'all took her to quals. Y'all put her on the team over me, took her to quals, dropped both her scores. Like, the scores that were dropped were hers, and then didn't even put her in the team final. And then y'all had a veteran who was number one experience.
But that veteran ain't stand on business though. So it's like, that's my thing. Like, I agree Leanne should have been taken, but Leanne can't even make a good argument for herself.
Right.
Well, no, I think they could have put Leanne up on floor and team finals, and they could.
Leanne's problem was she should have upgraded her bar dismount and do a second loso, or go back to her side area loso that she.
I would say upgrade her beam. I don't think she should upgrade her bar dismount. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened to Leanne's in bars.
Right.
Right.
Now, Leanne lost a lot of skills that she had that were giving her an edge in 2021.
Yeah, it's just like, man. And she didn't compete team finals. I think Simone will win gold tomorrow. You're on vault. On B, absolutely. I don't know. I feel like Jo Yachin is ready to clear house. Like, she finna get on that bitch. She finna be angry about what happened in team finals.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, Jo Yachin has never missed a beamer team before. I ain't ever seen her fall on beam at all. Domestically, international, like, she might have a wobble, but mama go stay on beam. Like,
yeah, that was surprising.
It's the first time for everything.
I feel bad for Tana because Tana could have never seen that coming. Like,
oh my God,
that's like Simone falling on floor.
It is,
Right.
yeah. Like that's when have
I
we
mean,
ever
we've
don't fix
seen
it.
that
Actually,
before.
don't even
I
speak
mean,
that into
actually,
existence.
her bombing beam is the same as Jade bombing floor. Who the fuck thought Jade would have did that on floor though?
That's
Like
true. Yeah.
Jade is
Yeah.
the one I've never seen fall on the floor.
Jade
Yeah.
did fall on floor last year on her last.
Yeah.
It'd be
And
like a
Celeste.
last pass. It'd be stupid shit that you can fix. Like ain't no collapse. I ain't ever seen Jade collapse like that. Like
Mhm.
that was bad.
That was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Did she have the flu?
Yes.
Some kind of stomach virus, some kind of stomach bug. Yeah, which as soon as people
She
said
couldn't
that
eat.
made
Yeah.
sense because she looked like all like pale and I know she's pale, like she's fair skinned, but yeah, she looked like real pale, clammy, and nauseous, and
Mhm.
Right.
like she was just completely wiped out. Because I remember Javasia, when you and Langston and I were on the phone for quals, you said, "Why does Jade look like she's gonna cry?" And I was like, "I don't know, is she sick?"
Yeah, I knew something was up, but
Yeah.
I thought she would get it together because you know how Jade is such
I knew it from since podium training.
yeah, but because like when Javasia when she put out that mat and she did a Moore, that's when I was like,
Stop.
it
Like
first
Y'all
I was
are
like
more than the
Javasia.
mat. Let it go.
Legson was over it when he saw that mat.
He was.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was
Not too
like,
much.
because Javasia first thought she was gonna do a triple twisting double layout.
Right.
And I was like, she ain't doing no shit like that. I'm thinking she had the map for a front layout to double double or something, right? But
Right.
when I saw a Moore's, I'm like, at first I'm like, oh shit, can she still vault? That's what I'm thinking. Like, can she still do her chain?
Mhm. Yeah, and she did at least stand on business on vault, but yeah, that floor thing was shocking.
I knew though, like even on because like she was struggling with basic shit on floor. It's like
Yeah.
I don't man, but let's clear these comments out. Um, let's Leanne should have gone. We seen all that. She got beat. You think Rebecca would take the vault title again? No.
No, not with Simone.
No.
Not with Simone doing the
So if
YDP
Simone
as well as
falls
she
in here
is.
tank up a pike and she does an average chain, I think Reby can beat her with a good chain and a good M&R.
Yeah.
But that's if.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
because
Reby
Simone's.
doesn't Reby go before Simone?
Ali,
Wait. Let me pull
Ali,
up.
come on, pull it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah,
Let's
one
go over the
sec.
orders of all the finals.
So we go.
Okay, yeah,
I know
I'm
Jade
just
get to
pulling it
go
up on my phone
last.
real quick.
Reby needs to be worried about Jade, bitch, because if you fuck around with something, Jade gonna end up tapping that ass. Like,
Right.
Mm.
If Reeve gets cleared by sick Jade,
Jade is the one that Reby got to
Okay,
be
so
worried
the
about.
start.
he
Okay, so the
only beat
start
Jade
list.
by 2 tenths, and Jade went out of bounds in qualification.
Right.
right.
Okay, so the start list tomorrow is Valentina Georgieva. That's the Bulgarian gymnast who made it through
That
the
whole
World
ain't.
Cup.
She a non.
I like her.
Yeah, she's not she doesn't have competitive vaults, though. She's got a DTY and a Suk 1.5. Then there's An Chang-uk. That's the North Korean gymnast. She's got a Chung and a DTY. Shalyn Olsen.
A
Chung.
nasty Chung.
They both have bad Chungs.
I'm so
Okay, then
She a
Simone.
disgrace to Hong Eun-jan.
She is. Oh, but you know what though? She has a Chung, and people and like China can barely do have as one gymnast who can just barely do
Well,
it.
I mean, and it's better than Shallon's unrecognized vault.
y'all
Spider-Man
evil.
Chung.
You know what? She can still clear DTY. So
That's true. Okay,
That's true.
Simone Biles is fourth. Then they're gonna break for the second set of warm-ups. And then Ellie Black is gonna do her. Then Ellie Black. Then it's Ellie Black, Rebecca Andrade, Yo So Jong, and Jade Carey.
ooh, that Rebecca Yeo Jade back to back from the clear.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good to watch.
You think Yeo will have to do her eponymous vault?
If she wants a medal, yeah, she's gonna have to do that, and she's gonna have to
Unless she really stand on business on her Rudy, like
yeah, because she does have a beautiful Rudy. But if Jade comes out with a Chung and an Aminar, even a DTY, it'll be tough. I think if Yog does like her best Rudy and does a DTY, she might be able to edge out Jade. If
barely.
Jade DTY, but barely, yeah.
But also, if she does do that, Jade still gets to see and knows what she needs to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Jade definitely has the edge there.
Jade can't throw the Aminar. Like we see her, she over rotated her DTY in team. Like her vault isn't a problem for her.
Mm-hmm.
She just don't have the endurance to the floor because she's sick.
Mm-hmm.
But she can throw the half twist in her Aminar. Like she can do an Aminar if she knows she needs it.
Yes.
And I think she will throw the Aminar if she thinks she can beat Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, if she knows she can beat Reeve, I think she'll go for the Aminar.
I think so too.
I want Simone to stick her Yachenko double pike.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I want her to just at this point. I don't need her to land it because if she don't land it, now we really talking.
I want her to stick it. That's what I
Because if she
want her
don't
to do.
land it, Javasio,
They could stop showing Michaela Maroney's stock vault at Olympics.
Yes.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I am over. You know how I feel about her, but let's move on to let's move on to
Let's read some of these comments.
Yeah. Alicia didn't want a Beijing all over again. She did because she let Jordan do that same mount. I think Simone wouldn't go tomorrow. I think she might fall. Don't wish that on her, Brendan.
I don't think
Simone has hit 2 Yurchenko double pikes. Like,
yeah.
But she gets to warm up this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's been hitting it all year.
Exactly. Yeah.
She did fall on a couple of them, Javasia.
She did fall on one. What a couple. One.
Oh, you're right. She fell on one. She hit both of them at Olympic trials.
Mm-hmm.
She's only got to hit one more.
Yeah, I think she can do it.
As much I love Leanne, her artistry, she did not deserve to make the team. She has been on multiple world teams, and despite knowing how heavy the competition, she's not in her team. Or you give it to her. You gave it to her in that reply.
But I have to say, Leanne and Shilese did the most for Team USA this quad.
Yeah. But it's like Leanne, she don't try.
Leanne don't have the individual results to back up her case, but she did do a lot to help Team USA this squad.
I think so too, but like people are talking about there's a comment that's talking about how Hesley was the best choice because they were like, well, even if they did not bring Hesley, who else had a chance at medals from the rest of the US? Leanne didn't have many chances to get it due to how low her difficulty was. So if not Hesley, then maybe Jocelyn's 4. But here's what I'm gonna ask y'all though. What was Hesley's beam scoring at trials?
Like low 14?
14.3, I think. 14.2, 14.
So they could have, if Hesley would have hit, they could have put up her 14, like, they could have used her like low 14 on beam.
Yeah.
Right. Her bars wasn't going to be, they knew they were going to probably have to drop her bar scores for Jordans.
Okay. But here's my thing.
I mean, the thing is for Hesley is like, they still had her bar in reserve, but they could put up her score on bars. That's the thing. That was her argument. They could have rested Jordan and put her up on bars.
Or they could have, exactly. Or if, Hesley ended up scoring a little better than Jordan in qualification.
That's what I kept saying.
Yeah. So I understand the logic.
Knowing Hesley, she missed that Reetna. I need to get through these comments so we can like really start like going in depth. Why take her? Because she legally qualified him the pressure to try out and gain a lot of experience. She was solid next squad. Reebe's coach told Gymnastics and Simone is up her first. She does, and she'll decide what Reebe will go for. Okay. Jade can't go for another Olympics. They done with her now. I don't think so. She still hit her vault in team finals. Like,
yeah.
She still, if she wants a medal on vault, like they can't say like she wasn't a waste of space.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if she brings home another vault medal, then yeah, she's that's another individual medal for the
NBC
USA.
or ABC News reached out to Marta for a comment, but had no response about Skinner. Marta hating on Skinner even in retirement. What is her agenda for Black people? Langston, listen. I don't give a fuck if she doesn't have no agenda for Black people. I'm tired of y'all pro-Blacks having this argument. This is about women's rights to keep abortion. Like this is way more about what the fuck Black people can gain. So I do agree that she needs to present some policies that particularly benefit Black people. But this is not like, bitch, we're not even gonna keep the rights we have if you let Trump get back in office. Like, stop.
Yeah, like what are Trump's policies for Black people going to be?
Like, this is about keeping what we at least do have. Like, stop playing with me. We just told y'all, like, these hoes are trying to take away the Civil Rights Act.
And
Like,
the
come on
Voting
now,
Rights Act.
like, just I can't. And agenda Leanne should have come if Hesley was gonna choke anyway. Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Leanne has a chain. I think Leanne is better than Suni.
I don't think Leanne's better than Suni.
No. I hope Zhao and I'm sorry. I hope Joe and Chu don't let me down these events. I can't say that. Part of me manifesting Joe Eugene's downfall, so Suni, I mean Simone can win, but Joe Eugene real consistent, so I doubt it's gonna. I doubt my manifestation gonna come true. So, Hesley had a lot of
Joy
nerve.
Eugene
I
is gonna
love
fall.
you know,
Joy Eugene is gonna fall on
I
her
love
tuck
me some Joe
bum.
Eugene.
She gonna fall on her tuck
I
jumper.
love Joe Eugene. I love Joe
I
Eugene.
don't think she's gonna fall on that. That's not what she fell on. She fell on her front tuck. Oh wait, no, she grabbed the beam on her front tuck and she fell on one of her
She
leads.
fell on a switch lead.
I know. That was appalling. But I
I
think
was
she
like,
was shaken from grabbing the beam after her front tuck, but still.
Hesley had a lot of nerves and inexperience. I hope she will learn a lot. Germany needs Kim Boyd. No, the fuck they don't. You know how Javasi feel about Kim Boyd.
Fastia, how do you feel about
Yeah, all that run for nothing.
He do not
Wait,
fuck with Kim Boyd.
Fastia, at
I
some point we just need to have you rank all the gymnasts' vault runs.
The worst one is Listy.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait, who's worse than Listy?
That hoe from 2000, that Spanish girl. She was standing up
Right.
business with her box
I
though,
can't
especially for the old
believe
boxing
y'all
table
forgot
though.
that.
Yeah, no, I am like I remember. No, I remember the 2000.
The one with the sideways run.
Yeah.
It's hers, and then it's Vlada.
Vlada's run is better than
Oh,
Listy's.
No.
The way Listy even does like runs for her tumbling passes, you know what I'm talking about, Anna. Like,
yeah,
Stop.
but
Vlada gets
You
no
hate
power from her
Listy.
run. Vlada is running like a kid on the playground.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Which one is worse? Someone doing what Vlada or Listy does, or someone running with so much power and then they do a DTY?
a Jordan Childs ass bitch, because I can't.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Because
yeah.
it's like
Like, which one is worse?
Jordan Childs, what she was doing? She was in it was podium training. Were we watching podium training together?
Yes,
Who
like
was
girl,
it?
she had a
Yeah, and
mat
we
down
could
on the
have
floor.
swear
Just
we
she
could have
did all
swear.
that running, had a mat down just to do a Lopez. I'm like,
Right, we could have
what?
swear she was about to do a chung.
Jordan, what
she
happened to
got
the
the mat, she
song?
got the coach on the floor. Mama do all that for a Lopez. I'm like,
Wait,
it's
Javas.
given.
Actually,
I
I do
feel
want to
like
stick up
Jordan
for
Childs is
Jordan a little.
scary. You know what I say? I feel like she's scary. Like I feel like she's scared of like an Aminar like a chain.
Oh, really? I was
Jordan
gonna
Childs
say,
is like she's on a little bit better than Leanne. Like she's really complacent. I'm
Ali,
glad.
what you said?
Jordan hurt her foot earlier this year. Do you think that
Yeah, she
disrupted
did.
training for her chung?
She didn't have no Aminar in 2021. She didn't have it in 2000. Like she just ain't had it, Allie. Like even when
Oh,
she
I meant for the chung.
even when she was healthy, she still like she still
Mhm.
never did it.
That's true.
Should have improved her bars. Leanne cost it this year outside. Uh these coaches ruined Leanne's words. The chain wasn't changing. What y'all think about the bot podium? Simone, Rebecca, Jade, yeah.
That seems
Maybe.
that's what it's
Right.
going to be like mostly. I
Do
think.
you think Simone supports Kamala Trump? We know Simone supports Kamala.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Simone just made a black job tweet. Like,
Yeah.
right.
Simone never fell on floor either. Do you think Simone will add back her mouth? And we'll see. Kalia for gold. Well, if Kalia, I do want Kalia to clear house on a bar routine though. Like I'm talking about like stick to this, not everything.
Yeah, I want Kalia to show the French Fed what they're missing. I mean, she
Yeah,
already kind of has,
I
but I
do,
really
but
want her to. I
people
want her
to
to see
realize
it.
that Julia Sheen can turn it up.
She
Not
can.
Julia, I'm talking about Tutu Ewan on Beam. I'm on bars.
Oh,
She was
that's
not. She
yeah.
was
If
not
she
beating Kalia.
That's what
if
y'all
she
said in
I'm telling you,
2020.
Kalia hits that routine. It don't care what Chu does. They giving that to Kalia.
Kalia, we'll see. You're right, but
Mhm.
Tutu Ewan, Mama was like, wasn't Mama can score like a 15-6.
Yeah, if she does, if she's able to get it together and hit her 7-2 bar routine by adding in the in
In
bar
bar,
pike, yeah,
yeah.
in bar pike to catch up to pack. If she does all that, I don't know. And if she really like, ooh, her execution hasn't been as good as it was last year, but I don't know if she really goes.
For broke,
Yeah, she might.
Go
You
for
never
broke.
she might just end up making Kalia bankrupt.
could.
Uh, Jay,
Bankrupt is crazy.
uh,
So
Simone
it looked
gonna.
like right now Suni's gonna have to go for broke if she want to beat Becky.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
Right, right.
But Suni's highest bar score is a 14.866, and
if
Becky's is a
Suni does a good bar
14.9.
team, watch they gonna throw her a higher score than Becky. Like,
I mean,
come on,
yeah,
look at how Suni
Yes,
like
if Suni connects her Bahadwar to Van Leeuwen, they're gonna throw her up with like a 15-2.
15-1.
mhm.
Okay.
15-1, 15-2, because 15-1 would be an 8-5 E score from a 6-6.
Right.
They might do that.
So
Yeah.
they can really throw her up like a 15-2.
Mm-hmm.
Jade needs to throw her Amnar to stand a chance. No, she doesn't. She qualified in third without the Amnar.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
Only 2/10 behind Reby.
I don't think that Leanne.
Jade need her Eminem if Reby fucks up and go out of bounds or some shit like that.
I
That's true.
think,
Yeah, if Jade won silver, she might need the Amanar, but
yeah, depends on what Reby does.
Yes.
yeah, and Jade
Because
does have the
if
luxury of
Reby go
killing
out of
one.
bounds with 2 feet, she might be able to beat her with just her DTY.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, because that completely if she gets out of bounds with 2 feet, there's the advantage of the Amanar gone right there.
Like, and Reeby's
And the
Amanar be going out of
penalty and
bounds.
the execution deductions,
I'm
yeah.
talking about on her chain. Reby gonna go out of bounds on her chain and probably take a big hop on her Amanar.
I
Jade
want to
can beat Yeo
manifest
with a
that for
DTY.
Reby, but it's possible.
She could beat Yeo with an average GTY and an average chain. Like Yeo gonna do the box of her life to beat Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we've said before, Rudies do not score as well. They have more Milton deductions than
They be giving Yeo. The problem for Yeo is like Yeo can't get more than like a 14-7 for her Rudy.
Yeah, and I don't think that's right, but I think it's just the way they. I think that's the way they score.
I mean,
that
they be
goal.
giving her like 9 threes.
Yeah,
That's high. So it's like
that is high for Rudy. That's true. I think she even deserves a little more than that potentially, but I don't know. I guess just the Rudy, the way you have to. You do need a little bit of a pica. It seems like to get it to start twisting. Although Yo doesn't really do that.
I need Jade to clear Yeo. I'm sorry. Like Yeo, I
I
like
know. I would be fine. I want Jade to get a vault medal. I really,
right.
especially after Tokyo.
I hope Simone wins all goals to shut the Brazilians. We're not gonna give the Black Brazilians too much. This is a pro-Black channel over here.
I don't think it's a lot of Black Brazilians doing that to Simone.
They're not. Every time I click their profile, it'll always be a white Brazilian. Every time.
Yeah, exactly. Because like,
am I wrong, Anna?
Simone has a lot of Black Brazilian fans.
Sorry,
right?
what was the question?
Yeah. I said it's it was like there's no Black Brazilians that be really coming for Simone like that. I was like, that's true. Every time
we
they
were
click
kind
their
of talking
profile,
about
they always
this.
be white or like me.
We were just talking about this. Even with Hesley and like the Dominicans that are being like really weird towards Black Americans, like a lot of them are non-Black Brazilians and non-Black Dominicans.
Okay.
But it'd be the non-Black Dominicans trying to claim Blackness, and it'd be the Black Dominicans trying to say they're not Black.
Yeah, that is a different national identity crisis that I personally do not have the mental capacity to tackle. But
Sean Johnson has the worst run. That is not true. I low-key feel like Listy would give Sonya a run for her money. Yeah, that's true. I think Listy probably would have beaten Suni.
Yeah, the way things are this time around, yeah.
Kalia for gold, who for silver. Child, the bar is gonna be hard to predict. Uh,
Yes, yeah.
Becky is not beating Suni.
Yeah,
I
Suni's
choose to believe it.
gonna have to really like screw up and give it away because the way the judges seem to really, really like Suni.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Nina clear her enemy. I think they want to see Suni get her revenge on Nina.
Why?
I just feel like it. Like there's no way that Suni should have outscored Nina in qualifications.
This is true.
I want Becky to get a medal. Me too. Leanne's downfall was when the NCAA. Leanne's downfall started 4 years ago. It'll just start this year.
But she went to college after Kita Kyushu, and that's when we started seeing less from her.
Anyway, go back to talking your rah Anna about
Felice.
Yeah,
I want to get that out real quick. So basically, I don't know if anyone's keeping up on Twitter, but Alice stands in like all of Italian gym and even some of Brazilian gym. Like there's allyships going on right now that are kind of dragging Suni. And we can get into the scoring. We can talk about that later, but I want to talk about the principle real quick. Mm-hmm. So we all saw how at that competition, Jordan lost by what was it, like 6/10 or less?
No, but she didn't even lose by a whole tenth. It was like a couple hundredths.
Okay, yeah, it was like a couple hundredths or something. And a lot of people said that she got robbed because like we all admitted Suni's the better all-arounder, like the stronger all-arounder. But based on that meet, Jordan had a better meet and she should have qualified.
Absolutely.
To the all-around final. But a lot of people went on the internet when Jordan did not qualify and said that she should have been a better teammate. Like she showed poor sportsmanship, all of that stuff. But then with Alice, everyone's taking to the internet defending how much she was robbed, pulling up screenshots. There's even a side-by-side of Suni Stein-Gruber and Sane Wavers Stein-Gruber. Like people are going in. Like people are bringing like, oh my gosh, Sane was trending for a bit because people were comparing her Stein-Gruber to Suni's. Like people were going off. And so our thing is no one is talking about the fact that Alice, quote unquote, did not showed bad sportsmanship or anything. Instead, people are jumping to her defense, talking about the fact that she was robbed. And it's just like y'all play like this obviously is affected by race. Because like with Jordan, it was, oh, she's a bad teammate, that's bad sportsmanship. But then with Alice, everyone's coming to her defense. There's people from all countries talking about how she was done so wrong. And it's like, again, same thing that happened to Gabby in like 2016 when she was 2 per country out of all around. But yeah, that's just like, I guess, the general consensus of it.
And you spoke and you clocked tea.
Right. And there's even more tea, actually. I just remembered this. I remember there was a white woman who said people like saying that Alice was robbed by Suni was racism towards Suni. Anyway. And right, it's not. And here's the funny thing. Italians are responding back and they're like, oh, so now we're racist. But then someone said Suni is the whitest person on that podium.
And so here's my thing. Y'all not gonna sit up here, and I talked about this earlier in the live. Y'all not gonna sit up here and let Asian women have the same experience as Black women. Like y'all not gonna sit up
right.
Here. Right.
Exactly. And so it's just like if white people themselves are saying Suni is again like the whitest person on there, that's another reason I don't like that term women of color, people of color, because white people do make the difference between us. They do see that difference between us. So it's like whenever y'all come on here talking about, oh, we're all people of color, white people don't see any difference between us. No. Because it's Italians up here saying that Suni's the whitest person on the podium. So it's like they see the difference between a Rebecca and a Simone versus a Suni.
Right.
So a lot of tea was caught on Twitter, actually.
Yeah, and didn't that comment say like Sunni doesn't face the same type of racism that Rebe and Simone do?
It did.
No.
And so I'm just like, if white people are smart enough to realize that and they're admitting that they don't see any of us on the same level, then why can't y'all stop playing that fake POC solidarity stuff in Black people's face?
Mm. I hate the word BIPOC.
I think that one's even more nonsensical than people.
Every time I hear the word BIPOC, I just like exit out. Like, bitch,
I
get out
lose
of my
10
face.
years off my life every time I hear BIPOC.
I
And here's
that.
my thing, like, the term already pisses me off enough, but it's the fact that people aren't even using it correctly. Like, they'll be talking about an Asian person and they'll still use BIPOC.
No, I'm telling you, Anna, they'll be like, BIPOC people experience so much disrespect under slavery and Jim Crow. I'm like, bitch.
What? Like, who's BIPOC?
They only do that like every time it be like, oh, the Japanese internment camps affected Japanese Americans. Like, it's never like, it's only Black people. They try to make it into people of color issues.
Oh, so like they try to group. So you're saying like they try to group stuff that just happened to Black people
and to everybody.
Yeah,
but when it's just them,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm talking about? When they're talking about migrants, they're only talking about Hispanics. They're not talking about Haitian migrants that get beat at the Texan border. Like, they're talking about Hispanics. You tell me I'm wrong,
Right.
Anna? Like,
no, you're not. Hold on. I can still key on that too. I've been a part of multiple like immigration activism groups because again, I'm a child of immigrants. But none of that stuff is friendly for the experience that we as Black immigrants specifically have in the United States. Like, none of that is for us. None of the things they're saying is for us. And none of the things they're saying acknowledges the fact that we have a more difficult experience under immigration than they do. Most of those kids in cages are Haitian, but they don't want to talk about that.
yeah. Most people recently coming to America are Haitians.
Yeah.
They did not fuck with that. So they got a lot of body shaming. Not a lot. It was just inner.
I did see some people shaming her actually. Well, Shamari pointed it out to me, but there were actually people shaming her for when she was like when her kidney issues were really acting up and she was retaining water. I did see some shaming for that, but but I mean, I think body shaming, unfortunately, is still a big part of the gymternet. But I think that like the type you see Black women get is worse because like. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad and harmful, I think, to like imply that gymnasts who are all in really good shape and all realistically pretty thin, to imply that any of them are fat. But I think
they love to call Jordan Child fat.
Black women, you add on like they don't call non-Black gymnasts masculine, even when they're shaming them for other things.
No. They love to call a Black woman a man. Like,
they do, yeah.
That's their first insult.
Yeah.
That's like everything Black women do is masculine. And that's why Black women have to be so careful with being advocates and shit like that, because you're falling into their trap. You know what I'm talking about, Anna?
Yeah.
When you're on the front lines doing all this advocacy, you become the warriors.
Here's the thing, though. Also, I think that Black women tend to always be at the front of everything, period, even with like Black Lives Matter. But then the things that happen to Black women are not at the front. So it's like, you know, like Black women are also dealing with police brutality, but most people can't like say the name of like most of the Black women that, you know, have dealt with like who have been murdered by the police. But
So
they can name at least 10 Black men.
Sonya Massey made a big impact.
I will say that.
And Breonna Taylor did, but yeah.
But those are the only two. Like, I can think of.
Those are the only two.
Yeah, those are the two who made a big impact. But there are other women who sort of like came in and out of the conversation. Like there was, I feel really bad. I'm blanking on her name at the moment, but it was the woman
Sandra Black,
the woman who died mysteriously in police custody, and they think
talking about Sandra something.
Yes, yeah. They think she might have actually been murdered, and like there were like theories that she was actually dead when they took her mugshot. It was really morbid and awful.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, and they had some video of what happened to her, but yeah, that was a really awful case. But
And
yeah, I
that's the
think
thing,
that one kind of
right.
they don't ever call Black women beautiful who aren't mixed. Like that's something that you got to notice as well. Like,
Right. Like Charlize is gorgeous.
Yeah, but you really ever hear people talking about how beautiful she is, or like there's just something you don't hear.
Right.
And every Black gymnast is beautiful. That's something I thought about. Like for the most part, like all the Black gymnasts are really beautiful. Don't you agree, Javasio?
Yeah.
Like all
Well,
of
that's
them.
true.
Like
Yeah, I
Did y'all
actually
see Gabby's new post?
Oh, she
She's
looks
so
gorgeous
beautiful.
in that. Yeah.
you said who?
Gabby's
Gabby's
new
new
post.
post.
Yeah, like all the Black gymnasts are beautiful, all of them. But it's like you don't ever hear like they love to talk about Melanie's looks. Like, oh my God. And Melanie is very pretty, but it's like
Melanie is gorgeous.
she
Yeah,
is,
and
but
she
it's like
deserves the praise, but so does Simone and so does Charlize.
and especially Charlize is a bad bitch.
Oh, Charlize
Right.
is stunning.
Charlize is so beautiful. Like
Rebe also.
yeah, Rebecca is very beautiful.
Yeah, Rebe
And
is.
let's talk about Rebecca's makeup stood on business this Olympics.
Oh my God! Yes, her
Yes.
gold
eyeliner. Oh
matching
my
her
God.
gold Leo. She was
The one in the all around was the
Yes.
best.
But I think Simone is like, don't nobody ever talk about how beautiful Simone is. Like Simone has a very pretty face. I always thought Simone Biles was always very beautiful.
Yeah, with like the big
She's a
eye, with like
perfect smile.
big pretty eyes and everything, like really good features and all.
She looked just like her grandfather.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know the whole family got her grandfather face. Like
do you
Yeah.
mean Ron or
the
you mean-
grandfather, like his genes strong.
Oh yeah.
You see her mom, you see like her sister, like man. Her grandfather got strong, like his features are strong. The most cases I experience are from Asians. That's almost every Black person's experience.
Is there any
So
story
good.
on like Suni's biological father?
I think he is Hmong too. Let me just look. I'm gonna look that up now.
No, I said Simone.
Oh, Simone. I thought you said Suni for some reason because Suni also was raised by her stepdad, but
You heard what I said,
she was raised by
Javasio?
her stepdad. Yeah. A what?
It was like the most racism I experienced came from Asians. Almost every Black person can say that.
But yeah, I don't know if there is any info on Simone's bio dad.
Oh, bitch, they be so racist in the nail salons, in the and in the no, it's the beauty supply stores. Child, they said you had to drop your backpack when you walked into the store.
Seriously?
I'm dead serious. You know what I'm talking about, Anna? Them hoes
Like
said
when they follow you around in the store?
Yes, like.
And they only
Here's
do that.
my
And they only do that to
biggest
Black customers.
They be in an all Black. That's the thing. Is like they be in an all Black neighborhood with just straight audacity. Like,
Hold on, who did I tell this? I don't know who I told the story to, but did I tell y'all about the beauty supply near my house? And I thought it was like an Ethiopian-owned beauty supply store.
Oh yeah,
years.
they found out the owners were Korean or something.
They were Korean until this whole time. They just been working in the back, and then they had the Ethiopian woman working out front. So this whole time, I'm thinking I'm supporting a Black business, and then I just see this Korean lady walking around.
they very smart.
They're very smart.
And I saw Asian Spanish, they were so mad. Every time Black people talk about Black-owned businesses, people get so mad. But it's like, y'all have y'all own businesses that y'all all support.
Right.
But it's like, we can't do that. It really pisses you off. Like, don't nobody ever have no issue with Korean people supporting other Korean businesses. But every time Black people support other Black people, it's a problem. Like, I can't.
Because this is how you build community and build wealth.
The Black people here love the Koreans in New York. Well, they love the Korean stores.
I ain't heard that.
Because the Korean stores sell all that. They sell all like the herbal shit. They sell like the fruits and vegetables and all of that, like fresh.
Okay,
like
but
Black
they
people,
could get that at
Black
an
people will
African
go to the
store.
Koreans. Black people will go to the Koreans and buy fruits and vegetables and all of that than go into like the supermarket.
Here's what I'm gonna say though: they can go into a Caribbean market or an African market.
Okay, but most Black Americans do go to Caribbean markets and stuff, though.
Right. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
That's
That's
another thing to
how
talk about,
in
Anna.
Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, when you want your Caribbean shit, it don't nobody be talking about going to the Caribbean spot. They be going to the Korean store.
But I'm talking
No
about like
way.
Anna. The problem is Black Americans will fuck up some Jamaican food, but you don't
Rightfully
ever.
so.
I do see Jamaicans. I have seen like I think a lot of like second generation Jamaicans and Haitians are very like especially are like very like influenced by Black Americans. I'm trying to say, but like older
Yeah.
generation, they don't really support black people like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, like the
when you see
generational
Africans in a
divide.
soul food restaurant. And I'll be real with you, I haven't had that much African food in my life. But
I
I'm
think
very
there's
like
not a lot of African restaurants. That's what I will say.
I have a lot of like I've had jollof rice, but you know, like
Oh, don't.
I
Okay, please don't talk. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
I don't
What about it?
Okay, I hate that it's called that because that's not the actual name of it.
What is the name?
Nigerians call it, but keep going.
I don't I don't really like most African food I've had. I haven't really liked that much.
What countries do you eat it from? That's what I'll ask.
But let me be real with you, Anna. Black Americans have the best cuisine of the Black peoples. You got to give us that,
Ooh, we might have to go toe to toe with that.
Anna.
Sorry.
No, no, the
No,
Caribbean
No.
because
Caribbean people could fuck up mac and cheese better than the black people.
they learned
The
from Black
Black
Americans,
Americans can.
though.
Black Americans can't cook a lot of things.
That's true. But the way Black Americans can clear a cake, a pound cake, Javasi,
True.
So dead.
ain't
True.
no ain't no dessert in the Caribbeans. You know what I'm talking about. Caribbeans can cook some shit, but they desserts do not be on the same level as like what Black Americans be doing. And you know I'm not
Because
lying.
we don't do pound cake. We do like a pineapple upside down cake, or
That
we do
shit,
like a
nobody want that.
Ooh.
we do a
Pound
fruit
cake,
cake,
Upside down cake is
Javasio,
good.
pound
carrot
cake,
cake,
sweet
fruit
potato
cake,
pie,
pound cake with potato pie.
sweet potato pie,
I know
Oh,
these
you,
people are
I
live
don't like
annoyed.
sweet
Y'all not
potato
answering
pie.
their questions.
sweet potato pie, peach cobbler. What else do Black Americans be eating a lot? Oh, they
Someone
love
said jollof is very
pecan
sacred.
pie.
Y'all, it's not called jollof though. That's banachin or chip.
Creole, I don't. Yeah, but I disagree. Like fried. I love is real. A lot of Caribbeans can't, but a lot of Caribbeans be replicating what Black Americans be making and just be putting their own spin on it. Javas, you got to say that as well. Because
Yeah.
they be making some. I'll be real. Jamaicans can make some fire ass mac and cheese, but they be where the fuck they learn how to make mac and cheese from now? So, but in terms of like fried chicken, fried pork chops, like you know what I'm talking about, like I do not like collard greens.
American fried chicken is better.
I do
Like from
not
the
like
South.
I do not like collard greens at all.
I
But
like collard greens.
uh cornbread, Jamaicans can make
I,
some good
I
cornbread.
love a cornbread.
Yeah, pecan pie, but I
I
could
don't like that. I don't like pecan pie. I don't like sweet potato pie.
sweet potato pie
Me
stands on
neither.
business. But pecan pie, no. I'm trying to think what else. Cause you know, Black will be having like 10 different desserts in like a gallon. So definitely peach cobbler. They are somebody always got a
I
sweet potato.
love peach cobbler.
Yeah, peach
Somebody
cobbler is
always
one of the best desserts.
somebody always got a sweet potato pie and a pound cake. No, those are the two like that Black people always have.
I
Like
don't like how you're saying this because I got pound cake downstairs right now.
I miss pound cake so much. Like,
They like a cheesecake too.
but they don't. My mom makes cheesecake, but most Black people don't know how to make no damn cheesecake.
No, they just buy it.
Y'all are killing me.
Mm. Oh, banana pudding. Banana pudding.
Oh, banana.
Oh
That's
yes.
the I forgot. That's another one. Like Black people always make a banana pudding. Like I'm
I
glad
never
someone
had
put
it.
that. They always banana pudding, sweet potato pie, and pound cake. Those are the three they always gonna make. That one. What else? Um, what else they be making? Sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, pound cake, white raspberry. Nobody, I ain't ever heard anybody make no white raspberry cheesecake. Nobody make that. Red
Someone
velvet
said if
cake.
Talia fell on bars, could
Wait,
Becky
what?
Downey have a shot at getting gold or silver?
I think there'd have to be more falls than that for her to get gold or silver. Like, I think Chu Chun would also have to take herself out of the race.
Here's the
Either
thing.
Paul
I
or
think this is
Dara,
what
like,
y'all are forgetting.
a what?
I think this is what y'all are forgetting. Even if
Carrot
Talia
cake is for
falls,
white people. None of black people eat carrot
fall in.
cake. What the fuck is
Like,
what black?
Becky
It is a
falling
black person
well.
too. When
My
you see
mom
Nick,
like carrot cake.
like I said, 1 in 10, Javasio, but you know the majority of niggas do not fuck with no carrot cake. Just like pumpkin pie,
Carrot cake.
black people hate pumpkin pie. Pumpkin
Okay,
pie.
have you? I just want to say this. I don't like most pumpkin pies, but have you ever had it with someone who actually made it with fresh pumpkin instead of the canned shit?
No. I've had like light pumpkin pie. I know someone who's mixed sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, but like by itself, I don't care what you say, Javasio. Sweet potato pie is good. But let me say this: like, I get tired of eating them. Like when I was a child, because you know black people eat a sweet potato pie like every gathering. Like that shit get really old. Like if you eat a sweet potato pie like once a month, like or twice a month, like that shit gets old. But now, like every couple of months and shit, I be fucking them up. But you know how it is. Like that's ooh, like every like gather, everything, like you know what I'm talking about, like every Sunday meal and shit like that. Somebody always got a sweet potato pie. Like stop with that boy. I love, you know what I love? I know this sounds evil, but a funeral pound cake.
Okay.
Langston.
Sebastian, you know what I'm talking about.
No, the hell I don't.
Say I'm wrong though.
Langston.
A funeral. Stop immediately.
A pound cake at a funeral will stand on so much business. You know what I'm talking about? Like
no, it's not that. It's the sandwiches. The sandwiches
no,
of the
it's
week.
like what
The
I don't know what
sandwiches
it
of the
is about
week.
when somebody died, the cake get better, but it's like, man. Anna, you know I'm not wrong though.
Yeah.
Them
I'm
pound
pleading
cakes
the fifth.
I will say
to my reputation.
Oh, pumpkin cheesecake. Oh hell. I think not devil egg. Yeah, they love them devil eggs with the little
I
red
hate
shit
that.
in it.
That's disgusting.
I love devil eggs.
Devil eggs can be good if they're made right. Yeah. Although I do want to tell you, for some reason, white people have this thing where they make up different names for deviled eggs. I don't know why, but I made them once for like a party I was going to, and one of the guys there decided they were actually mayonnaise.
What?
Mayonnaise, because they're you mix in a bunch of mayonnaise.
You know, white
like
people don't put
okay,
seasoning.
but why though?
You know, most white people don't put seasoning on their turkeys,
which is disgusting. But yeah,
they don't put.
Like they just. I feel like they just fry them.
They just no, they don't. They just put them in the oven with butter.
That's disgusting.
They don't put like seasoning. Some of them actually be somewhat good though, but it's like they do not put. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, they put salt and pepper.
They do not. I don't been to white people Thanksgivings, Javasha. They do not put. They do not.
But I mean,
well,
salt and pepper.
One time I went over to this white person for like a white person I was good with. My mama cooked the whole Thanksgiving table just because she didn't want to take the chance of them making nasty shit. So I'm talking about she cleared the whole collard greens, mac and cheese. She cooked the ham just in case the turkey was bad. Like my mama did not play. She cooked 3 sweet potato pies, a big banana pudding. Like man, my mama was not playing games.
That's a lot of work.
But that.
Oh, you guys don't want to know what I made for Thanksgiving then.
What?
So it was just my husband and I, and we invited one of my friends over because her fiance was out of town and she was vegetarian, and we decided we weren't going to be able to finish a turkey, so I made a vegetarian dish instead.
What?
Yeah, it was actually really good. It was like eggplant, squash, cabbage, and it actually turned out good. It had like a, what do you call
it? Squash is nasty.
Squash is good when you bake it right. It's good.
Eggplant is nasty.
No,
you know what's nasty, Javasio?
That's what I said.
You know what white people? You know what nasty white people love to eat?
What?
Kale.
Squat. What?
Kale. I said
Kale.
Not too much on kale.
kale is
Yeah,
nasty.
kale is nasty. Oh, you know what else is nasty?
Seasoned
You know
right.
what else
But
is nasty?
stop,
That them
y'all. You
gym
just gotta eat
people.
it right. You just gotta eat it right.
Yeah, like if it's seasoned, if it's raw kale is not that good. But
But
if
the
it's
thing
like, but
is,
if it's like, but if you like saute it and season it
black
right,
people don't make nothing healthy though, Javasio. So like I hate when they be like, oh, it's
You know
good if
what
you do.
else is nasty?
They be like, if you
That
do this, it's gonna be good. Bitch, you be adding hella shit to shit. Like, bitch, you might as well just eat fried chicken. Like, yeah,
no,
they
you
be.
don't have to make it that bad. Like if you
But you
like,
talking about they be like,
yeah,
I
if you
love me some
saute it in
salad.
like
And
olive
you
oil,
talking about Anna, they like, cause you know black people love salad. Salad be having bacon bits, chicken, hella cheese, hella ranch.
bacon. In everyone's
And
defense,
then
bacon
Caesar
right.
Caesar
does.
dressing.
You already made the salad bad with bacon bits and cheese.
Like, Javasi, what were you gonna say about what were we gonna add?
Oh,
What's
well,
nasty?
them
Bacon
gym
does
people
make
be gym people love to eat this in their meal. Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah.
That
bacon and
is
Brussels sprouts
nasty.
actually taste good though.
They don't.
Oh,
No, Brussels sprouts have actually been genetically engineered to taste
You know
better.
what I'm eating right now that's standing on business?
What?
Some strawberry cheesecake ice cream
Ooh, that does sound good. Oh, is
I
that
just
cheesecake
had
from Talenti?
from
I
Baskin
just
Robbins.
I
Ooh,
just had me some fried shark and fried shark with three festivals. I
Fried
don't know if you
shark.
guys know what festival is.
What the
no.
fuck? What shark tastes like?
Wait, what
Fried
kind of
shark.
shark?
I don't know what kind of shark it was.
Was it Mako?
I don't know if it was a great white, a hammerhead, bitch. I don't, that should taste
I don't
good.
think you eat
I
great
never had
white, but
shark.
you can eat. I've had Mako shark before
What
because
does
my
You
shark
dad
can't
taste
eat
caught
great
one.
like?
white.
What
No,
is
never.
shark?
I don't know. I don't think you eat great white, but I've had like Mako before because my dad caught one.
What white people will really fuck up? Talking about white people fuck up a salad. White people really fuck up some mac and cheese. Like white people cannot make mac and cheese. I don't know how, but you know what I'm talking about, Anna. Like they
It's
can't make
just
mac and
that. Have you
cheese.
seen the video
Most of it's very
where they
boring.
put
Yeah.
like the noodles and milk in the
No, but
oven and the noodles
I
don't cook or
I
anything?
think their version of mac and cheese is like making a Kraft mac and cheese and just like putting cheddar cheese on the top and putting it in the oven.
Like no, bitch, you gotta. Man, I can't. Um, where were you gonna? What was I gonna say? Beeman's about to be excited. I don't learn how to season food until I went vegan. Child,
You do need
vegan,
seasoning. You need
vegan
seasoning
food.
to make some vegetables taste good.
I
I
think
can't do
vegan food.
vegan either.
I think vegan food is really overrated. But you know what hit like a motherfucker? Anna, you ever had alligator?
Oh, alligator
Ew.
is good.
I
Alligator is
I
good.
haven't. My
love
parents have
alligator.
though.
Y'all are disgusting.
What you eat shark, but you coming for
I've had frog
alligators?
though. I've had frog.
I don't think I've ever had frog, but I've.
I don't think alligators, bitch. Have you been in New
Chicken.
Orleans, Javasio?
No.
New Orleans food is overrated, but I
Don't
love
say
New
that.
Orleans.
Don't say that.
Java, I'm talking about in New Orleans, like not.
The weirdest thing I ever ate was rabbit.
I love rabbit. Rabbit is
But
like
yeah,
really.
T-Rex rules with Brussels sprouts. If you cook them with butter, bacon, onions, that they do turn out really good. And then one thing that's good is if then you like fry the skins.
Allie, you ever had curry goat?
Oh no, I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever
I don't
eaten
like
goat.
goat.
I don't think I've
Goat
ever
tastes
eaten
like
goat.
goat tastes like tough chicken.
No, you know what I don't like, and they might rip my black card off of me. Oxtail.
Oh yeah, I don't like oxtail either.
Mm.
Oh my god, like
It got too
Black
much fat.
Americans love some Jamaican oxtail. Like
Right.
I don't think I've ever had oxtail.
oh, like I don't like Jamaican food. Period, except for beef patties. Let me say something.
You wrong. You're dead wrong.
Jamaicans can
Langston, you don't like you some stewed chicken?
no because I had a stepfather who was Jamaican. He used to cook Jamaican food every day
Oh,
for
okay.
like
Oh yeah,
So like
that
you
is
lost the
annoying.
taste for it.
That is
brown
annoying.
stew
Oh, he
chicken,
used to
jerk
cook the
chicken,
ackee and saltfish.
oxtail. Like
He used to cook the ackee and saltfish too. They love
listen,
them some ackee and
Javasio,
saltfish.
brown stew chicken, oxtail, jerk chicken,
Wait, so I have a
curry chicken,
question.
curry
Sorry. Yeah.
goat. Like get out of my face with that. Like day after day after day. Like now I can't eat it because I haven't had it in so long. But
Mhm. Wait, I have a
I used
question.
to hate
So
it.
sorry, how do black people make mac and cheese?
Um,
It's a whole
You
process.
start with the
some
Okay,
people
roux.
okay.
make it different. They add a lot of times they add eggs to it, but they put cheese at the bottom. Like they season the noodles with like a whole bunch of different shit with butter and everything. They make a cheese sauce and they pour like the cheese sauce on it, and then they put cheese on the top too.
Okay. Do they do the
But
thing
like,
where
you
you
am I
like
right? Do I feel like that's like what
put
they
like
mainly do?
fried
But they
cheese
add
and breadcrumbs on the top as like a top
nobody
layer?
don't add no damn breadcrumbs or no nothing to no mac. Only thing you can do is like I know some will eat a seafood mac at like a brunch restaurant, but like don't do too much with a mac and cheese. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, Ali, they like cut up you could cut up like maybe like some onions and some scallions and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, that is
You
flavor.
talking about a Caribbean mac and cheese,
Uh-huh.
but
But
we
onion,
talking about
okay, but cooked onions and scallions add so much flavor to everything.
soul food. Yeah. Mm-mm.
And a southern mac and cheese is good too. I love you know what I
Oh
love me? I
yeah.
love me some candy yams.
I hate yams.
You hate yams when you like sweet potato pie?
Yams and sweet potato taste different to me. I said what I
They
said.
are different food. They are different actually.
Are they
They
not
do
the
not
same
taste.
thing?
No.
No, they're two different plants.
Really?
Yeah,
Y'all not
I
for
think yams
real.
are. Yeah, I think yams and sweet potatoes. Wait, yams versus sweet potato. What's the difference?
This butter pecan is not hitting. It's not hitting.
Langston,
Yeah,
how many different
yams.
flavors of ice cream are you eating?
You know what?
We're at number
I
3
had
at
one.
this point.
I had one scoop of strawberry cheesecake and one scoop butter pecan. Don't
That
do
sounds
me.
like more than one scoop.
Yeah.
That's two scoops. Like that's like one scoop of we each and another scoop of another. You trying to get on me?
Oh, you know what? You know what? You probably think yams and sweet potatoes are the same because a lot of supermarkets just sell yams, but they're actually selling. They sell
Well,
yam.
what
They
the
say they're
fuck?
selling you yams, but they're actually sweet potatoes. But yeah, they're different. They're actually from like different plant
You
families.
can't make no yam. Who you ever made a sweet yam pie? Like get out of my face.
Well,
Langston,
yams aren't sweet.
Langston, I'm about to send you a video and you're about to get so pissed off. I
Of
know
a sweet.
you're gonna play house in these comments. I just sent it in the chat.
My mom
Yeah,
just called me. Let me see. I'm gonna call you in a little bit.
that's good. Yeah, you can't ignore your mother.
I keep trying to talk to her, but I told her about the leak some House of the Dragon because
Oh,
she was like, "Why you ain't been talking?" I was like, "Mom."
Like, why would she do this? Why is this video like she think this video is funny?
but video?
I just sent it in the chat.
Okay.
I was listening to the White Dudes for Harris last night.
Oh my god! Oh, what the? Not a Brazilian stand pretending they're pushing Simone over on her on her Yurchenko double pike last year in the event final.
That's
And well,
evil.
they clearly all want her to fall in the vault final tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well they want Ruby to get them.
Will it really matter though if she does fall?
If Ruby does a good shot in R, she can beat her, even without Laurent on the podium.
She can be
You
her
don't
with an
think we'll ever
Amnon.
see the triple twisting Yurchenko?
Nah,
I
she
hope
doesn't need to-
not.
Does Simone
That's
go
a-
before? Does Simone go before Reby?
Yeah, Simone goes before Ruby. The last 3 vaulters. Oh wait, I just read it for y'all. It's
I feel like if Simone goes before Reby, like if Simone falls, I think Reby might try to play it safe and just do her chong on DTY and still get cleared.
Mm.
No, I think that would be when she's like, oh, I should do the Amanar because it's worth it. But yeah, the last 3 vaulters are gonna be Reby, Yo, and Jade.
That's so evil.
So yeah, Jade is last. Jade is going last.
She got lucky on that draw.
But like I said, it's another white Brazilian.
Oh, the woman in the video that Javasi sent, yeah.
Have y'all talked about the scoring and the quote unquote deductions and that people are talking about as to why Alicia should have won bronze?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked too much about that because I don't know if we're still pro America, right?
So it's her nasty, like the main reason is her nasty style group and her step out of bounds and her DTY.
Yeah.
That
People
Steingruber
said
was
she's
nasty.
offline on beam too, though, like on the Steingruber. Like she landed on the side of the beam.
Yeah, which you're not supposed to do because, well, the reason it's a D is because you're supposed to be doing it off the end of the beam, and that's what makes the gainer somewhat difficult because you have to like get enough clearance to not slam your head into the beam.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But if you go off to the side, then you're kind of cheating it.
Mm. It was a tuck for me.
Yeah, yeah, she is definitely on the edge of getting that downgrade, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't. I don't know if it was her knees weren't bent enough.
Why did this quad become a triple twist, please?
The quad? You
This,
mean like they're downgrading everybody's triples?
yes, like
Oh, they cleared. Ali and I was laughing at Kinsella yesterday.
They downgraded her triple twist again. Honestly, I don't know
They
why she's
did.
still doing that.
Same for
I don't think-
Sean, though.
I don't know why she's still doing the like what is it, the 1.5 indirect triple twist.
Langston love him some Kinsella.
just like you love you some Kim Boy.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know why she's doing a triple twist and a 2.5 twist in the same routine when she's had that triple downgrade multiple times and then been unable to count the 2.5.
Yeah, that's just like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and like I can understand if it like she was getting credit for it like 90% of the time, then it would be worth the risk. But like they've downgraded her on that a lot, especially in the last few years.
I feel bad for I feel like did Ellie Black not qualify for anything?
No, she's in vault. No, she qualified to vault final.
So she didn't qualify for anything.
Ellie cleared house on floor in team finals and the all around.
And in beam.
I could do with seeing Ellie in the floor finals over fucking OU Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me say this:
I was watching OU Sean's floor routine yesterday. I was like, I'm confused as to how she qualified for floor.
Why they be coming for OU Sean triple twist too? Like,
yeah, she is one of the best.
Getting everyone's. Wait, y'all, question the like the double or the triple twist? Which one is getting hammered more this quad?
The double L or the triple twist? I think the double L turn might be getting hammered even harder.
Both also.
No, let me tell you all what got cleared the most. The hop full.
Yeah,
the hop full.
Oh, nobody's getting credit for their L hop full ever again.
Yeah, the Goshen.
Oh yeah, I think the judges. I think the judges collectively decided they decided they never want to see an L hop full again, so they're just going to downgrade it.
They quit to downgrade a split full too.
And a switch full. I think that's
it's like the dance elements on floor. Like, bitch, you got to do an arm, a leg, and 15 toes. Like,
yeah.
Don't let your shit be even like an 8. Like. And it's like most people's triple twists be fully rotated. They be talking about, oh well, it's like their hip was a little bit out of line or something like that. Like,
you know what's pissing me off? You know what's pissing me off with Simone?
What?
The fact that she keeps getting an angle deduction on her switch leap on floor.
Wait, an angle deduction?
Yeah, like her back leg is like much lower than her front leg, and like they showed 2 pictures of it. Like somebody posted a picture of her like from Rio 2016 and from yesterday's floor final. And like you could see like in Rio, like when she was with Amy, like Amy did pay attention to like her dance elements a lot.
Oh, you're right.
And I feel like
you are right.
I feel like
dance elements on the floor have not been as good since she switched coaches.
With Cecile did not really do a good job with her dance.
Oh yeah, we know that World Championship Center, the Landys cannot coach dance elements on floor or beam.
Right.
Simone's beam dance elements still look pretty good overall.
The Landys are really overrated.
Oh God, here we go.
You said I'm wrong though.
Here we go.
Say I'm wrong, Ignacio. Say I'm wrong. Like, what is
Langston? They produced Alyssa Bauman Madison coaching.
Alyssa Baum is a nothing ass gymnast. What does she
Oh my
do?
God, Alyssa Bauman was a
Oh.
decent gymnast. She was a
So
very well. She was very well all around.
what medals? Like, why does she not make the Olympic team?
She made the world team. She made a world team and got a medal and like actually got to
She
compete.
got two because she got by Simone.
She is a
She got
world
two
she is
because
a
she got
world
by Simone
champion.
and Kyla in beam finals on her best event.
I mean, that's Simone and Kyla though. They are better.
Yeah.
They were
But
better.
no, Alyssa Bauman was to stand on business on beam. She was inconsistent on her best event. She had a nasty double layout. Her bars wasn't good. And her DTY was okay. Like she was, like I said, you're not gonna gas her up.
She had a good standing Arabian on beam. So did Madison.
Yeah. But Madison coaching was clean her in the all around. Like no difficulty.
Mhm. But no, we're not saying the Landys have never produced good gymnasts or
But
have
it's
never
like-
helped anyone improve their gymnastics.
They
But they
have-
have flaws as coaches, I think.
Yeah, like you look at Jocelyn, Tiana, like all these gymnasts, it's like
Well, Jocelyn, no. Do not
I
blame
think
them for
Jocelyn,
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, I
Do
think,
not
has
blame
gotten
them
better
for
at the wall.
Jocelyn's nasty bars.
what about Tiana's bars?
Do not blame them for Tiana went there with her bars looking the way it looked. So did Jocelyn.
This is true. I think
Okay,
Jocelyn.
but then it's like, so why are they better? Why are the bars better?
In terms of producing an athlete, like an athlete who you could see in their elite gymnastics that have gained all their elite skills from the Landys, that's Madison and Alyssa, which we seen the results.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think that Jordan, they did improve Jordan from where she was. I'll give them that.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
Jordan,
but again, Jordan went there with all the skills that she's doing now. The only thing that they help Jordan with is consistency.
but it's like who else that like I think they wasted Melanie time and money.
No, don't say that.
I'm
Don't
so
say that.
dead.
Don't say
That's
that.
crazy.
Melanie's
Don't say that. Melanie needs a therapist.
No, actually, I think that's really it. Melanie doesn't need better coaching. Melanie needs a sports
It's
psychologist.
too late now. What is Melanie gonna do? This is like, wasn't this her last shot?
Unless she tries for LA, yeah.
What is she
I don't
gonna do, Javasio? Isn't she gonna hang it up now?
You think so?
What else? Like Melanie would have went to Rio if she did not get hurt. This should have been her third Olympics. It's already her second. Melanie's been competing since 2017. It's been 7 years.
True.
So
Not as bad as Flavia though.
I mean, Flavia at least got a world individual medal.
That's true. Yeah, Flavia at least hit in floor finals at the right time.
So Flavia finally broke through.
Flavia was overscored in the floor finals last year.
I mean, like we know Langston thinks that.
I said what I said.
He was, but regardless, she still won a medal. Like,
Right.
No,
That medal
we
should've-
know Langston. Javassia, you know Langston thinks
That
she
medal
should
should've gone to
overscore.
Shiley.
That's why white Brazilian fans hate Langston.
but Javasio, Charlize has so many medals. What's that one hoorah from Flavia?
Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me.
Like Flavia, girl, you just
It's like, just let her have it.
yeah.
I will say though that I don't understand why Melanie couldn't continue and try for LA. She's only 24.
That's true. There's no reason she can't.
28.
And age
no.
low-key doesn't mean anything in gymnastics anymore anyway. So
Yeah, we got like Vanessa Hyundai got her first Olympic medal at 21.
You're done.
31. She was 31.
No,
Y'all are
she was
gonna
born
keep
in
killing me
19.
with this.
No, wasn't she born in 92? Or was it 90?
No, I think Mama was born in.
Wait, how old is Vanessa?
She has to be at least born in 90 because she had to be 16.
Oh, you're right. She
2006.
was born. Oh, you're right. She was born November 10th, 1990. So she was 30.
31 because 2021.
Yeah, but November 10th, and she won the medal in July.
So 30 years old.
Yep.
In her fourth Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Same for Ellie.
15 years.
Well, I mean, I'm glad Barbosa finally got her medal after all these years.
Yes, yes.
Some
Yeah. Oh my
people
God.
wait
Yeah.
a
What?
life. But
Barbosa
on,
been
what did
trying.
Barbosa do? Did she
Barbosa
fall
been
on her
trying to get this
DTY?
medal since.
Barbosa's all around medal is like is 17 years old. Barbosa's all
Damn.
around medal is older than some of the people who are competing
Older than
against her.
Hensley.
Yeah.
Older than who?
Hensley.
Hensley. Yeah, because
Hey.
Barbosa, not Barbosu. Her
So is
all around medal is
Ferrari.
old. Yeah. Yeah, because
Becky
Jaji Barbosa won an all around medal at 2007 Worlds.
Becky Downey is 32, but being in your 30s and doing just, it's a lot on your body.
That's
What
true.
it what's his name that came up with that song? When your legs don't work like they used
Ed
to.
Sheeran.
When your legs don't work like they used to.
Oh my
Langston, I can't
God.
stand you. You know, I can't.
Cause Allie, you and Javon, I know Javon still did gymnastics, so he can't be part of the equation, but you know your body is not the same body at 32
Oh,
as
it
it
is
was.
not. No, no.
Y'all are, oh
No,
my
but I mean, I did
god.
gymnastics, and I could agree.
Yeah. Like
I be telling myself, all right, I'm gonna go in the gym and I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do conditioning Monday, and I'm gonna try to do some flips on Tuesday, conditioning Wednesday, and try by Wednesday I'm over it.
Like I'm like, oh shit, I have to take like days
When I
off
was when I
now.
was younger, when I was like between like 16 to 20, oh, I'm doing flips all day every day. When I'm not in the gym, I'm home doing flips, all of that in the backyard, and it's just nonstop.
Mhm.
but like when you get like I said, when you get older, that's hard on your body. And it's like your legs, I'm talking about your legs be sore from anything like
Mhm.
mm-mm.
Once I get my strength built back up, like 'cause if I take a break, then it hurts getting back into it. But like once I get my strength built back up, I have better endurance. But I still need more breaks than I used to.
Yeah. This incredible though. Like you think about like what Simone Biles can do. Everyone be talking about it like that's incredible. Like
It is, yeah,
gymnastics is
Yeah.
really the most incredible sport.
it is, yeah, and she really
Also
does.
diving.
I mean,
Oh,
Simone too.
diving, yeah. Oh, I love watching diving. The
Simone too has a
synchronized
body.
diving is
Simone has
crazy.
a body that works for her also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allie, them Chinese hoes be clearing house and diving.
True,
Oh,
that's true.
yes.
They be clearing
Y'all think
house
any of
like
them can do a DTY?
baby
It's because
maybe because they be doing like five front pikes. Like
yeah, that's well, I guess that's the solution. China should put a
how did they
diver
learn
on
how to do
their
that though? Like
team.
how did they learn how to do all those flips into like the pool and shit?
They usually do
I
the
could
same training
never.
as gymnasts.
Yeah,
They just seem so dangerous.
yeah, I think mentally I could not do it. I think that would be that would be like as big a challenge. The physical would be very hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, but like the mental, like I don't know, just like how fearless you'd have to be.
Especially when you got a bitch right beside you. You remember we doing it like together and shit. I'd be like,
Oh,
hell
the
nah.
synchronized diving is my favorite to watch, but yeah,
It'd be two at one time doing it together, the same exact skill. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how they do that.
Imagine you clear house and your teammate fuck up.
I'm
I
so
rarely ever
good.
see that though. They always be like almost identical. Like
Yeah,
always.
yeah, they get a lot of medals in diving and synchronized
Like
diving.
Javasio, like literally like the same errors the other gymnasts have, they have. Like if they have like flex feet or something like that, the other one got flex feet. Like if one got leg separation, the other one, you know what I'm talking about, Ali.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The
It's
same.
not
Oh,
like gymnastics.
I never seen a bent knees as diver.
I have one of the American girls I saw gave very much Kelly to Chella. Like her pipe was bent knees, like a little bit of leg separation. A lot of them have flex feet.
Ooh, Langston, you know whose double pike is nasty? Ali know who I'm talking about.
Sabrina Vega.
We watched it yesterday. Oh my god. Was it? Oh, I forget. Who was it? Was
Manila
it
Esposito.
Manila? Oh, yeah, it was Manila. Oh shit, that was one of those.
Langston, when I tell you that double pike is rattle, and the toes are flexed, and it's giving hockey stick.
Wait, someone pull it up. Someone pull it up.
If I can,
Manila has beautiful like technique on everything now.
I know, but not on that double pike. Javassia was right. I saw it. I couldn't believe it.
Javassia, you know what Manila can clear? A DTY.
That she just got back.
Yeah, her
Actually,
DTY was good.
It's
She
beautiful.
just
Once
got
you get in
that
team
back.
finals, I was like, yes.
Yeah, and her all around vault was good too. She broke my heart when she fell in bars, but
Her beam too, the way she started to beam off, like clearing
She has
house.
beautiful flexibility.
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Her double
Yeah.
pike off beam is good though.
It is, yeah. So I don't know what happened on floor, but it did. It was not.
Hockey
That's
Double
stick.
pike on floor. Her double pike on floor was given Senia Fanaseva.
Oh, so Ksenia could clear some double pikes.
yeah.
What it
Ksenia
was
had
to
some
me
good
is
ones.
Ksenia's triple twist was a little messy. They don't want to hear that.
It was a little bit. Okay, I mean for a Russian gymnast, it was a good triple twist.
You
But
can
it
say that
wasn't.
about Listy. Listy's tumbling form isn't even that bad. Like,
That's true.
but Jelia, girl.
What
No,
I
Jelia,
did was
Aaliyah Mustafina.
Jelia be thinking she doing something with that Chusa beating her. Like,
Who's worse? Who's twisting form is worse, Aaliyah or Ponor?
Ponor.
Ooh, Honor.
Wait, no,
So-
actually, I'm not sure. I'm not confident on that. I take it back. It might
because
be
Anna,
Aaliyah.
you right. Pono love to bend her knees and shit.
Like, you know,
But
I'm
Aaliyah's
still mad at her
legs be
after
hella
London.
crossed.
Yeah, Aaliyah.
she just be throwing herself up in the air. Like, she don't
Not
care.
too much. Not too much.
I'd be like,
It
Aaliyah,
was
like,
really bad.
you have to really try to make your form that bad. Like,
She was my original queen of Caucasia.
Aaliyah?
I love Aaliyah, but her
I
twisted
love Aaliyah.
form is terrible.
I always thought
That's my
Aaliyah is
favorite
We
kind
don't
of,
gotta talk about it.
Anna, let me say something. Aaliyah is kind of overrated.
I agree.
Like, I thought a lot of people don't been saying that in my overrated list comments, and I be thinking about it like, y'all are right. And someone, because I remember someone said, the real princess of robbing bitches is Aaliyah, not Allie.
It's Allie. I don't care. It's Allie.
And
No,
Allie,
it's Aaliyah. Aaliyah stay robbing bitches.
Okay, so I want
Rob,
to
be for real, y'all.
Allie did rob people though, but like
Well,
Aaliyah,
Allie stole. I thought all of Aaliyah's gold medals were
No,
legitimate,
listen.
yeah.
but her
Aaliyah
bronze,
robbed
every
robbed
single bronze medal she won almost was questionable.
Aaliyah robbed the entire world on Beam in 2013.
No, she did it. 2013.
No, that was her one good beam routine.
2013, she deserved that. It was 2014.
Oh yeah, when she somehow won a bronze with no acro series.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she definitely beat who? Oh fuck, which it was a Japanese gymnast.
Asuka Teramoto.
Yes, Asuka Teramoto. Yeah, yeah, she robbed her. She robbed her blind.
Asuka was Japanese. Asuka was Japanese one-time hope.
No, it was Coco Sarumi.
Yeah.
Ooh!
You're right. Yeah. Coco. You know what? To be fair to Coco Surumi, she'd get results in 2009.
That was a nothing ass year though.
It
But
was.
they
did
ate
it.
that up. Like them Jacksons, they were eating that up. Like, girl, she got bronze behind Bridget Sloan. Like, be so
And Rebecca Bross with the fall, but yeah.
Bridget Sloan only scored like a 57 in 2012 quad.
But
A
she won.
50
But she won that
A
all around.
57 in 2012 quad would be like a 53 now. Like,
Oh, you're right. Because like that was when gymnasts were getting up to like
62. Gabby won with 62.
Yeah, and what did Komova get? Like a
61.9.
Yeah, exactly. And even like with falls, didn't Aaliyah and Allie still get like over 59 with falls?
Yeah, they got 59.566.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Allie didn't fall. Allie grabbed the beam and Aaliyah fell on beam. But yeah.
She said Langston has
Yeah,
such a
that
great
was with
memory.
mistakes and with a Liam.
Gervasio has a great memory too, though.
He does.
Allie too. Like we all have a good, like, I don't know. Gymnastics is one of those sports you never forget. I can almost remember the exact score a gymnast got from like years ago.
Ooh, yo, hold on, real quick.
Let me tell you something. Gabby got a 15.966 on vault, a 15.733 on bars, a 15.5 on beam, and a 15.033 on floor. That's what she won. Comova got a 15.466, a 15.966, a 15.441, and a 15.1 on floor. I can remember almost all the scores from like London. I don't remember like what Simone. I think Simone got a 15.833 or 15.866 on vault in Rio. She got a 14.933 on bars. She got a 15.466 or 15.433 on beam, and she got a 15.933 on floor in the all around. But I remember, like, when I see a score, I can remember, like, especially if I like the gymnasts, I can remember what they got for like years ago. So at least what they were around. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah. And I remember with Gabby, like, well, I know Gabby's your favorite of all time.
Yeah, unless you got these scores memorized.
What?
Yeah, I do, bitch. I remember, like, but not even just Gabby.
Yo,
like,
I have breaking news.
Which gym?
What? Wait. Anna has news. Anna has news. What is it?
Okay, the president of the ABPP just said if Suni had more time, then she would have been in the floor finals.
Stop it! No.
Are you talking about poor lawyer?
Yes.
He irritates
Actually,
me. He's just saying that because he's trying to come back from yesterday when they clear his ass.
Oh, was that when he admitted that, like,
the ABPP clear his ass yesterday?
Oh, was that when he admitted going into floor that, like, Alice's best floor scores would beat Suni's?
The ABPP, I can't, like.
Okay, like, come on, though. Who thinks that Suni's tumbling has ever been better than has ever been better than Jordan or Jade?
Suni's dance elements are a lot better than Jordan's, though.
That's true. That actually
Jordan's dance elements are just like, what did Javasha say? Across the motherfucking board.
Jordan's dance elements is really bad, and that's why she can't break 14 yet.
She can break 14, but it's just like her dance elements. It's just like the nastiest one is her wolf turns are nasty.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I remember Nadia's 10s. Nadia, you think Nadia was a little bit overrated?
Wait.
Nadia was overrated, and a lot of her 10s were not 10s.
I feel like if anyone deserved a 10,
why did Nadia get all those?
I feel like Olga Corbett deserved some 10s in 1972.
Nadia's first 10 she got was not even a 10.
Yeah, did she have an error on her dismount?
Yeah.
Yeah. They was just eating Nadia's shit up, like.
Yeah, they loved her.
Why did everyone love Nadia so much?
But the one who did it for me.
I mean, I like Nadia too, but what was it in like 19?
You know, I might not like this, but this 10 was the 10 that deserved the 10 more than any 10s. Was, like you said, Javasi, that soup full from Mary Lou.
No, that was a 10.
That was a 10.
Mary Lou cleared the house on a soup full.
Actually, I do take it back.
She
I do.
did.
I why people liked Nadia.
It's because she was young. She was she was good. She was spunky.
Yeah, she was like adding to the risk that Olga Corbett had introduced to the sport. It's like she had the speech and she had the on bars, and she was and she was doing more acrobatics on beam. Like, wasn't she the first person to do a back tuck in competition on beam, or was that Olga?
Olga did a back tuck into a.
Olga did the first back tuck on beam. Oh, but Nadia was doing a whole bunch of different things. Which
Javasi, did you ever watch my intro to gymnastics video?
It was good.
Javasio, I definitely ain't watch it because that's why I can't respond to it.
Yeah, what you saying?
You ever watch my intro to gymnastics video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened in the video?
You talking about the video when you was explaining gymnastics?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I watched it. It's for like people that don't know gymnastics, and you was like
Yeah.
explaining shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
what shit did he explain?
Anna, did you like that
Bitch,
video?
I don't remember,
I'm
but
gonna be so
I
for real.
know the
I did not
video.
tune into that video.
What?
I was very busy that week, so I never got to watch it.
Yeah, they deleted it, but they put it back up.
Oh, good. That's
Okay,
good.
I'll watch
I
it.
thought
Then.
I
I
thought
was
it
so
was a
sad
good
when it got
video,
deleted.
especially for people like you said, it's for people who don't know a whole lot about the sport.
Yeah.
I thought it was smart to start with vault scoring, like you said, because vault's the easiest to understand.
I'll make another one because it didn't get enough views.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That
people
video,
like drama.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
which is
mean, not all of
no, but they
not all of
did.
my videos don't have drama. They still be getting views though. Like,
Yeah, like your power ranking video wasn't.
no, my power rankings be messy as hell. Like, especially the
They
first
are
one.
messy.
But
Okay.
yeah, you right. But like
No,
my
your messiest videos is the Ratchet Gymnastics podcast for me.
yeah.
Those are everybody's
Yeah.
favorites. Oh wait, and the
But
overrated.
they only get like 2,000. The overrated list be getting hella views, but the overrated list is messy. Like,
Oh yeah.
The overrated lists are how I found you, I think.
Oh, I found you because
I was in my
what was
messy
the first
era.
one?
actually, my messiest videos were the world's reviews. Like back.
Yeah, that's how I found you
Those
on
were
your
messy
Ratchet
too.
Beef ones.
You're talking about Javas. Remember my world reviews from like last year?
Yeah, and no, it was a video.
With the green background.
Yeah.
One thing about you used to clear Jessica.
Yeah.
You had some smoke for Jessica.
Just
He's not the only one. Well, he's not the only person on the gym internet who does, to be fair.
Jess is so overscored. Like, I like if Jess was here, they would have given Jess a 15 on floor.
Oh,
14-2 on beam.
Oh, stop. But yeah,
14
you're right.
on bars. And they would have given her like a 15 on her chain.
Oh, that's
Jess would have cleared Suni if she was here.
She would have.
okay.
They
So
would've got her on the podium.
if Jessica cleared Suni, how would you have felt about that?
Sabrina or Suni and a beam. Suni better take that one. Like, I don't even like Suni like that, but if you get cleared by Vonea, like be so serious. Like,
Yeah, I'm like that should not happen.
But I mean,
Y'all, I'm not liking
Vonea
how
be clear.
coming for Shilese and Gabby. I'm seeing more comments on that video.
Whatever.
Oh, which video?
Like it was a post that was posted about her comeback and her injury, and people were like, oh, like she could post her comeback, but she couldn't congratulate the team. And then someone was like right, whatever.
Does also like do people think she like they not realize there's a possibility she did it in private?
That too, but also like someone's
Well, yeah, there's a possibility that she did it in private.
Yeah, because like
they're only saying that
they can.
They're only saying that because Sky congratulated the team publicly, and so did Kalia Lincoln and the other girls.
I mean, yeah, but like you all said, it's like they didn't. Oh wait, wasn't it Chico who was pointing out that Shilese, that like they didn't comment on Shilese revealing that she had an ACL tear and a torn meniscus.
Yeah, like when she got injured at trials and couldn't make the team, no one said anything about that.
Right.
Nobody made a post about her.
No.
But they was always talking about bent knees.
Right. And so
bent knees, like it will be like, oh, she could have made the team. Like, please.
Under what standard?
Well, I mean, I do think Autumn has a point there, though, that the way they were scoring Kayla, they did
on the bar.
Actually,
the bar is with the ruins of the Titanic.
I've never heard anything about bent knees after she tore her Achilles tendon. That was the last I heard of bent knees.
Javasio, they were talking about, oh, she could have made the team. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, they were.
They were.
Well, with all the
every time they brought up, they would be like Kayla, Shilese, Sky. Like Kayla was the most, like she was the biggest contender. Not Shilese, Sky,
y'all
Kayla.
Know how I always said it.
They'd be like Kayla, Shilese, Sky. Kayla, Sky, and Shilese. Shilese, Sky, and Kayla had the potential, bitch. Like, I'm that kind of
And I
messy.
always
Like,
say one of these things is not like the rest.
No, I know.
like they, man, like
No,
Kayla.
fuck that. I had Connor on my team any day over
Me
Bentley.
too.
Me
Of course,
too.
I would
Connor was getting ready to clear house at Nationals.
I
Javasio.
was, oh God, no,
I would have
when we found
taken.
out Connor got injured when we were covering classic, we were both so devastated,
I would
especially
take
coming right
Jocelyn
after
over Bent
Gad.
Knees. I would take
I would
Jocelyn over
take
Bent
Jocelyn over Bentley's too.
because at
Yeah,
least Jocelyn got a
Jocelyn
chance.
adds more on vault and can add more on floor.
Well, on floor they about the same because Jocelyn got more difficulty, but Kayla's execution
Kayla
was
does have better execution on floor. You're not wrong.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Kayla was better than Hesley on bars, but not on beam.
Yeah, on beam, I think. Well, the main reason I'm glad I'm not happy Kayla got hurt because I don't wish that on anybody.
No, but I'm happy she
But I don't think it. But I have a feeling that Autumn is right that they really were gearing up to take Kayla because of how they were scoring her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Autumn called that.
Yeah, it happened for a reason.
Yeah, so I guess like I'm glad they didn't take her because I really think they would have been humbled by the beam scores she got. Like I'm watching the way they're scoring Kaylee and Namor, and I'm like, yeah, Kayla would have gotten 12s.
Yeah, Bentley's would have
Right.
scored lower than Namor.
Yeah, because like okay, they were now. I will say for Kaylee, I do think that I understand what happened with her beam. I think she has a really major weakness in her beam routine, and this is what it is. It's that she only has one attempted leap series, and it's a switch leap plus a switch half, which you all know you don't always make. And I
Yeah,
think that's what happened to her in based on the D score. I think that what happened to her in both qualifications and in AA final was that they did not credit that.
mm. But let's say this about Kalia. Kalia, even with that bum ass beam score with skills, wasn't she still beating Sunny going on the floor?
They were tied.
Yeah.
They tied.
Oh,
She
they were tied. Yeah,
inspired,
they were
and they
tied.
gave her back. They gave her back one of her connections, but not her beam series, but not her leap series.
But why didn't Kalia bring that floor routine she was doing at the nasty ass World Cups?
I don't know because that was good. That was a good floor
She
routine.
should have been. I thought Kalia was like,
I thought she was going to turn up more on floor
ain't
too.
no way I would have let Sunny beat me on floor. Like, if I was in their shoes, I was like, bitch, I got something for that ass. That's what she should have got
No,
on
I think
floor.
the issue is
I think we can call Alice D'Amato out too for stepping out of bounds and letting Suni beat her on floor.
With both
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, because that. Oh, I think they only took
would have
off
given
1/10 from her. They only
You
took
think
off
they would
one.
have given Sue like a 13-9 on floor though? Like if she would have like got a good score, I think they would have really like helped Suni. Like,
Maybe.
I mean, they already did, ignoring the out of bounds.
yeah.
So I have a question. Did the robot judges just not catch that one? Because the robot judges.
I think the robot judges have a remote. Like I feel like they turn that bitch off when it's for certain bitches. Like I'm just playing, but robots be racist too. Like they programmed by racist people. So I don't. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, because we
Right.
talked about this. Yeah, because they
the
don't.
Terminator had its own agenda. I'm telling you, like
Where the fuck is Chico at?
being fake. Being fake. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this live. Please like, comment, and subscribe.